There's more of us than you think, quicker than you can blink. Your most loyal will turn against you. It's in the water we drink, poison in the spring, but we'll take back all the power. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. What to think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth
Again,
fade away.
congratulations to my kids, the Op Block.
This is bigger than
500
ourselves.
subscribers,
We will let the
very
world
PogChamp.
burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
I posted a special tweet for you, Poppy. Dude, that is so fucking menacing. Hello, chat. Hello, Little Guys Incorporated. How are we doing this fine evening? I, for one, am excited to cover yet another example of YouTubers asking for money instead of doing something reasonable with themselves. Oh boy. You know, I particularly enjoy the brand of content where some guy pocket watches and complains about his lack of income or ability to make a difference in lives because he's just like the most ultimate of good guys. You know, in reality, I think YouTubers and people who want to do it should probably stop thinking of YouTube as like a dream job that answers all your problems. It doesn't. It just presents a bunch of new ones. If you guys ever filled out a 1099 on your tax form, oh boy, is it fucking annoying when you got to pay them all the money at once. Okay? But today we're talking about Jake Doolittle. Jake Doolittle is a soy bread tube commentary guy. Let me tell you what I knew of Jake Doolittle before this, and it wasn't much. All I knew is that Jake Doolittle was like one of those like fat acceptance guys. And as you guys know, chat, I am a former fat person. I formerly used to be like in the 300 plus club. You know, fucking super overweight.
Bro called me a twink. We got a fight now.
Right? So I was a formerly 300 plus club, fucking fat as fuck. I would be winded going up the stairs. My quality of life was terrible. Yeah, man, like listen, man, if you are able to afford it or your health insurance covers it, that Ozempic shit is fucking insane. Okay? Like it's interesting times we live in, okay? But yeah, that's what I knew of Jake. 20 gifted, holy shit. Falgi, you didn't need to do that. You earned those 500 subscribers. Thank you though, Falgi. Bring the farts back. that's last arc, okay? I got out oil prints. Stripper cat. Yeah, it's from Falgi's time stripping. He was able to do this. Thank you. Very. Were you on Ozempic? No. So so full disclosure, right now I'm about 220, 225. I'm working on trying to lose the weight. I know me though, I have a pretty bad and this is a YouTuber who's talked about this. He's an older guy. I'll actually pull up his channel because he's actually a pretty interesting and good role model, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up his channel if I can find it. He's like a bald older gentleman. He's British. Fuck, what's his name? Oh, here it is. Mark Lewis. Mark Lewis is a pretty interesting guy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen his channel. Right. But he went on it and he was like explaining it, right? So he has his compulsion for eating is like completely psychological. It's the same thing for me, right? I do it because I'm a stress eater, right? Always have been. In Puerto Rican culture, food is kind of like a humongous thing. And there's kind of like this weird encouraging behavior to be overweight in Latino culture. I don't know why or where that came from, but it's really common. But yeah, dude, this stuff has been like insane. I'm not adding that chatter who has a process on Ozempic. They must be new here. Yeah, so I trimmed down a lot. So like I'm 225 now, but a bunch of that is muscle now. I can actually tell you though what my body fat percentage is. Yeah, right now, last time I checked was November 11th, but I'm at a 30%. It's like between 26 to 30%. So I'm fucking fat right now. I'm just straight up fucking fat. I know I am. That was from my last DECA scan, so I know I am. But I've also multiple times now gotten down to like 170, 180. When it's race season, I'll trim down to 170, 180. I in the beginning I was like really inappropriate with my calorie intake, but right now I'm just working on doing like a general like cut, and I realize that I'm so overweight that I need to take the time to slowly reduce my calorie intake. So like I just had my last meal for the day. Food is a love language for Hispanics, is it not? Yeah, so you tend to have like there's being fat is a sign of being well loved or well cared for, right? So not having food in the house or something like that tends to be like a really big sticking point. I know in my house, my one of my parents grew up with food insecurity, so they have a compulsion to buy way too much food. But all this to say, you know, I've experienced weight loss and weight gain multiple times. I've gone through it. It's a challenge. It's not easy, but you know, if medication or things like that can ease the process of losing weight, that's fun. That's base. I'm totally cool with that. I think that's great. You know, it's very frustrating that like pill or medications like Ozempic are hard for people to get a hold of now. I know I just looked into like getting it out of pocket. It's like $2,000 here. But if you live in like a country like England for like $100, you could get a prescription if you're considered overweight, right? But you know, it's doable, right? Obviously, if you're disabled or you have some pre-existing health conditions that change things a lot, but you can be more physically active. Okay, I've said that, right? Even if you're like overweight, take that time to go outside, go for walks, be more active, switch out soda for water, drink a lot of water because we're chronically dehydrated as people. You know, just do these things that are going to be general good markers for you as a person, right? Thanks, Diesel. You're right. Meds are the way. I'll take anabolics. Right? I know I have some people that are, because they've gotten pretty heated about debates in the chat about being, you know, overweight. But it's like, just take those conscious steps to make right decisions for you or your family, right? We want to be encouraging the next generation to be more physically active in general. I think we've really pushed away from that. So the more that becomes a normalized thing, the more we won't have to rely on using medications for that. But if it does ease it or it helps in some way, that's fine. I'm not going to shame people for that. But yeah, Mark Lewis is actually really interesting if you've never seen his channel. But you know, go watch his stuff. He's actually really interesting. And it's nice to see like an older man that's not like a fucking crazy person talk about fitness, because some of these motherfuckers are all trying to like sell you something. Yeah, my wife has heart issues, diabetes, and is overweight. That's the only reason she got on it. But she did change her outlook on food. Yeah, I have a family member who's on Ozempic right now, and I've been asking them like, "Oh, has your food intake decreased? Like, what's been going on?" Because I've been very curious to see the results of it. So I'm interested to see what'll happen. But I know for me personally, I deal with a lot of psychological eating, so I have to actually mentally train myself to not do it. As Xylee, she's on it. Xylee lost a lot of weight on it, you know? Xylee lost a lot of weight. Jake Doolittle, I know, was like a fat acceptance guy. I gotta be honest, Jake's looking really fucking thin these days, so I don't think he's genetically fat. He's looking pretty fucking thin. This guy looks like he lost a lot of weight. I'm just annoyed because I very distinctly remember this guy talking about how he was a fat guy, and he ain't a fat guy anymore, okay? I'm just saying, it kind of annoys me. You know, like, if you're gonna be a fat acceptance guy, you might as well rock that fupa, bro. I don't know what to tell you. What's worse is that Jake insinuated that fitness dude was a rapist. That's another thing, right? Fucking in chat or in the server. I'm very scared to click on that tweet, Falji. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so one of the community members was Jake was a surprise former H3 podcast fan, tried to call Ethan out for supposedly, quote, faking a lupus diagnosis and making money off of it, even though Ethan had never confirmed it. Later turned out that Jake had been trying to work for the H3 podcast by hopping into one of their staff members' DMs previously. And I guess because that never worked out, he felt jilted, so when H3 came back from vacation, they responded to the video, and he took it down during their live show. He was briefly mentioned in some video by Rob's Media talking about bread tubers, where he implied that this peanut guy gave off rape vibes. Jake later retracted it after he got pushback for it. Okay. But yeah, that's that. I only knew of Jake from his fat acceptance stuff, which is like not a thing that I like really prescribe to. Not that you should be a dick to fat people, guys. Okay, because I got bullied a shit ton as a kid. All right, but the positive reinforcement helped me a lot more than some motherfucker being like, "You're fat." And don't get me wrong, I've told stories about how those kind of people encouraged me to work out. But I think you do catch more flies with honey than you do from shit. Okay. Listen, I dropped out of my exercise science dual degree. I always confuse Jake with Eden is online. That's right. That's right. I forgot. I almost misgendered. Can we just talk about Eden is online for a second? I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
Is it just
But I think, aren't they fluid? They go by she they pronouns now. I think, and this is a hot take, and you're allowed to disagree, but I do think that Lex, Eden's partner, may have been involved with the pink pilling. I think there might have actually been some pink pilling, because Lex, there was some inclinations that there was a sissification fetish there. I'm just saying, okay. I'm just saying it looks like there was a little bit of a sissification fetish there, and that the pink pill was taken is what I'm saying. Okay. Honestly, she does look happier. I just know that she is a miserable, bemoaning asshole on Twitter, so I don't know if I'd agree, but I'll probably look at that after if you posted it in Drama Talk. Falgi. Okay. Okay. That's what my legs look like too in stockings. Motherfucker got the garter belt on, bro. I just know that if you put Eden and Jake in a lineup, I'd get them confused. Like I try not to have white person blindness, but there's like a certain phenotype of white person that like gets lost in a crowd, you know? There's like two types of annoying white people. And Eden would have been classified as this had they not transitioned, but if it was like a guy that looks like Jake Doolittle is one of the two annoying guy phenotypes, right? The other one is like he has like a pencily mustache, like I'm Alex, and a mullet. You know that guy?
Put yours on haha JK and less.
Mine is like in a fucking drawer somewhere. It's okay, Diesel. I'll give you the pass. Dirty blonde, nerdy looking white dude with glasses gets lost real easy. The toe-headed essayist is an archetype. That's brutal.
How much white is too much white for Diesel?
You know, that's a really hard take, you know. You know, because some white is, I don't know. You know, I got to really think about that. Diesel, you play MTG? Yeah, I haven't played in a while, though. But let's just watch this video, because I heard it was fucking annoying.
Hello, everyone. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video because I am frustrated with a lot of your favorite creators. I've been wanting to make this kind of video for quite a long time. I've been very nervous to do it because I didn't want to burn bridges, but at this point, who gives a fuck? So I guess just to get started, 2 to 3 years ago, I started a nonprofit, Never Stop.
Okay, so you started a 501c3 charitable organization. I work in the non-for-profit industry. Most of my clients are non-for-profit, so hopefully I can give some clarity here. A lot of non-for-profits go under. Where a non-for-profit gets most of its money is from grants and charitable donations from the wealthy. So, like, you know, this $1,000 that Never Stop has gotten from the public is like fine, but this won't maintain a business, right? This won't maintain a business at all. You need to actually approach rich people who have, you know, a personal grievance with this. Diesel, I'm so upset. I thought that was Eden is online in the thumbnail. Right? But you need to find like rich people who have a personal like reason for wanting to donate, right? So, for example, if you're doing like an autism awareness foundation, right? I'm just like making an organization up. You want to go to rich people that have like autistic children, right? And find that kind of rich person, because that kind of rich person will donate and use your services, right? Or they'll want to be a part of it, right? They'll give back because it gives them tax breaks.
Sunk thousands and thousands.
And I will also say, I think this, and who am I? I don't know. I feel like you kind of need to really specify what you're doing with the 501c3, because this seems like really vague. I feel like if I was more wealthy, I would be not encouraged to donate to this because of the pitch, right? So Never Stop is a charity for the diagnosed, the misdiagnosed, and everything in between. So it's a charity for what? What is it a charity for? People diagnosed with depression, people not diagnosed with depression, people misdiagnosed with ADHD. Like, what is... He said it's just money for those who can't afford medical stuff. Oh, okay. It's for chronic illness. So then why is it not like labeled like that? It's just like the branding is just bad, you know?
Years ago, I started a nonprofit, Never Stop. I have sunk thousands and thousands of dollars into Never Stop.
And also, yeah, 501c3s, humongous money sink. Humongous money sink. They never become profitable. They always just barely scrape by.
At first, it was not successful at all, and I was paying money out of pocket to cover the donations that we were making. At the beginning, it was more of a grassroots operation where
It's a white boy decorations. Dude, there's like, I know, dude, like, something about white guys always be doing their fucking bisexual white guys and their decor behavior is just so fucking funny to me, dude. It's like you become a plant guy or a vinyl guy, you know.
I was just sending people money through PayPal, and I was trying to fundraise as much as possible. But now we are a nationally recognized nonprofit, and we just received our first grant. We have 7 volunteers.
There we go. That's great. You just received your first grant. You start small. These are all fine. Sad beige bisexual millennial core. So Diesel, what kind of bi man? No, I'm a straight man. Which means up until the age of 25, I included no decor in my room whatsoever.
12 Mad U2s versus Shane Dawson cutout who wins?
Dude, the 2 Mad U2s, come on.
There's 1 part-time employee, a treasurer on board. Like, this is a fucking real operation here.
Yeah, that you're running a real business. Yes, that's what a business is.
And one of the biggest problems...
What do you mean you don't have decor? I do have decor now. I have one of our... Because, like, now I'm an adult, so I figured I should put things on the walls, right? My brother's 34 and he had no decor until... Straight guys who are watching, go to the store, buy a poster, put it in a frame, and then put it on your wall. Okay? Go put that on your wall right now. Or go ask your mom or partner to come over and frame something for you. Okay? All right? Because when you have a woman over, fellas, when she comes into your house and you keep it like fucking bare, clean white walls, they go, are you gonna kill me? Okay? Go put something on your walls. We need to know that you have hobbies, fellas, okay?
Problems that we have is fundraising, because a lot of...
Okay, so this just sounds like he's having like a business problem, okay? If I'm being frank.
Time employee, a treasurer on board.
So you have a whole board of directors, right? You're doing all the things you should do for your 501c3, right? For your business.
This is a fucking real operation.
Yeah, it is a business that is real. Yes,
here.
Yes.
And one of the biggest problems that we have is fundraising.
Well, that is one of the biggest problems that many non-for-profits have. Part of people's specific jobs at non-for-profits is community outreach, right? So what those people should do is have connections to the community, be like, listen, here's what we do for people. We're helping people with chronic illnesses, which should be more clear. I should not be reading what Never Stop is and not understand what it does, right? So we should be able to understand from the community outreach people how your business works, right? You get more donations when you're able to go out into the community and do things. That's going to require you to get your foot, on the ground, go to like local things. Stop. I understand you're nationally recognized, but like start small, start with your community, right? Because wherever your employees are is where you're going to be able to make the most impact. You're going to make the most impact in the community. And then after a while, you can start doing things that are more nationally recognized, but you need to start with that community and work your way outwards, right? So you need to build connections. So if you're having trouble doing like fundraising right now, that's what you need to be looking at. You shouldn't be coming to YouTube and then asking for money from YouTubers, right? YouTubers might make a lot of money, but that doesn't mean that they're just going to give money.
Because a lot of nonprofits make money based on where they're located, right?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of not-for-profits. That's literally what I just said. Okay.
So if I only gave out $500 a month to people in need in the state of Maine, then we wouldn't have a financial problem. But we have a problem because...
Well, this is your fault. This is your fault. You bit off more than you could chew. This is the problem. I understand that we want to make a difference as YouTubers and we want to be good people, but like start locally with your community. This is a problem that young people have. This isn't just a Jake thing. We care too much about what's happening nationally and no idea what's happening in our backyard or our community. Okay?
New charity
Help
idea.
people in
Get
Maine
decorations for young men so they don't scare the hoes.
That'll be my 501c3. Did he set up a charity wrong? What does this have to do with the title of the video? Yeah, it really sounds like he just did, like he bit off more than he could chew. He really should be focusing on his community and work his way out. But instead he's starting nationally and trying to like cover as much as possible. It's like this is literally just like an ignorant decision he's made. Part of me, I wouldn't want to donate to this because he just doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Wow, Diesel's bullying a kid just for dreaming. Listen, man, we gotta pay taxes. We're adults now, okay?
Because my audience is from everywhere across the United States. I have 750 applications from different people across the US, and I can only give money to one person a month. The way that we...
Oh, well, that's the problem. You didn't... Like, it's great that you're trying to tackle every single state, all 50 of them, but you got a state you live in right now that you could do this in. Okay? You've like literally ass backwards set up this charity.
Choose our applicants is based on need and urgency. So if somebody needs to cover travel for, say, a heart surgery within a week, then that person is going to be chosen. I think over time we have almost
14 months of membership, 3 grillion homeless in your block alone. Help them.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're being comedic there with it, Fernando, but it's like and this is something that's just so frustrating. Again, it's not even just like a him thing. It's just like all young people, they don't want to take the time to talk about what's happening in their community. They always want to talk about the national issue. I understand you want to make a difference for everybody, but like start at those ground levels because that's where you're going to make the most impact, okay? Like, I get it. We'd all want to be president. If we were president of the United States, we'd be able to solve all the fucking problems, right? But like, maybe just starting out as the county comptroller is like a reasonable way to make a difference in people's lives. Hello. There's nothing wrong with that. Is it amazing to sound? Is it team trees? Is it fucking phenomenal? No, it's not incredible, but like you're making a fucking difference. Is it to less people? Maybe, but like look at this. You can only donate money to one person now.
People that we've been able to give money to. Since the nonprofit has been an official IRS recognized nonprofit, we've given $500 a month. And then before then, it was just basically whatever.
Diesel, what will be your first move as president? Put pictures in all the straight guys' homes.
Where I had to give. Now, over this time, as you may know, I have...
Look, it's Maine. His local community issues involve killer shape-shifting clowns. I get it. Listen, dude. Maine is filled with rich people, bro. Maine is filled with rich people. Go do some canvassing, bro. Go do some canvassing. You know, fuck, dude. Your community might need help, all right? That wealth disparity in Maine means some people are really fucking broke.
Grown on YouTube. I'm almost at 300,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But
this guy's gonna end up losing all of his money and being in the hole because he's too, like, fixated on doing a shitload rather than just doing what he can. You know, start out with something small, work your way up. Him doing it so big is going to fuck him. Okay?
There has been no YouTuber who has ever inquired.
Dude, listen, Jake, unironic, we probably don't agree on a lot, and you probably already think I'm a fucking asshole. You are welcome to come to me and pitch something, okay? But, like, you need to restructure your fucking business, dude. Your pitch, your plan needs to be restructured if you want to be successful, okay? I understand this is a non-for-profit, and the purpose of the business is to help, not to make money. But if you want to be able to make money and help people, you need to start out on a much lower level. You need to, like, simplify this problem. You need to talk about what's happening in your community and how you can make a difference there, because that's where you're going to be able to start.
Or donated any money to Never Stop. I've actually even sent merchandise to creators to try to get them to talk about Never Stop, and it only worked with one, and that person wasn't even a YouTuber. It was a singer. It was a songwriter. And throughout this video,
okay, but I understand that YouTubers and all this, like, we have a lot of reach and we're influencers, but I wouldn't really be going to these people to help like bolster your business. I wouldn't place the entirety of my business's future on the back of charitability from YouTubers. They're an aspect, right? They're an aspect of marketing. They're very good for an aspect of marketing, but they can't be all that you're using. You need to be able to advertise normally. You need to be able to do things physically. You need to be present in the communities where your charity would be most effective. Okay? So you'd need people that are in places where they can make a difference.
I'm not going to name names, but I would like you to know that I am going to name names at some point, possibly next month or so, if my following up with these people amounts to nothing. And
well, that's fine. I don't think you've presented Never Stop in a really professional light. I don't like what are you doing for Maine? Go, like, you need to be present where people have issues medically long term where you are. I'm certain there are people, listen, I know people with, like, Matt Pitt. Matt Pitt has a prosthetic leg, right? We all know that. Matt Pitt has one leg. A new leg is expensive, but it would increase the, like, quality of his life to have a new leg. Okay? But if there's no charities that are going to reach out to Matt and give him a new leg, he's not getting a new leg.
I keep getting ghosted. A lot of these YouTubers love talking about holding people accountable for their wrongdoings and all that kind of shit. But when
well, they're holding people accountable for their wrongdoings is different than just giving money to a charity, right? When people donate money to you, they're saying, I trust you with my money to send it to somewhere where it needs to go, right? If people don't donate money to you, that's them going, I don't trust what he's going to do with the money. I don't want to give him money, right? If they're not going to trust where the money is going, they're not going to want to donate.
I try to say, hey, if you have any extra money, we are giving $500 a month. I know that you just put on your close friend story that you're making 15 grand off this brand deal. Hey, I would love the help. My views are down.
So you want people to just give you money because they got 15 grand on a brand deal? First of all, if I got, like, a mortgage to pay, you're not priority number one. First of all, I'm certain a lot of those guys live above their means, but a lot of them are just as bad with money as you. Okay? A lot of people, especially in the YouTube space, are paycheck to paycheck because they're really bad with money. That's just the reality of it. They are, right? So that 15 grand could be going to some, it might just be because they're really stupid. But you are not people's first priority. Okay? People might donate maybe $500 a year to charity. It doesn't mean they're going to go, oh, well, this month because Jake asked, I'm going to donate a shitload of money. I feel like the completionist probably also scared a lot of people from donating to YouTubers' charities as well. And I 100% agree. I 100% agree, Cool Anime Girls. I think YouTubers have done a really bad job of showing that they can do a non-for-profit, especially in this last year. Especially.
But you're getting, I don't know, 50,000 subs a month. What are we doing here? I don't.
Yeah, but like subs doesn't equate to income. Like a lot of these things aren't reasonably like equitable. Like you can't compare them. Like I've talked about how much I've made on YouTube, right? As a channel with over 100,000 subscribers, right? My peak was probably like 185 or something like that, right? When I was at that, I was earning $26,000 a year, maybe a little less, maybe 25, 24. I was earning a McDonald's wage, and as like a 18 to 20-year-old, that's fucking amazing. But as a 26-year-old, that's fucking terrible, which is why I have a normal fucking job now. But subscribers doesn't equate to money. It doesn't at all. It's not comparable in the slightest. Streamers have a quarter of the subscriber numbers, yet can make just as much as I was making producing videos.
Think there has been a creator that I've worked with that I haven't told about Neverstop. The only person that has been willing to work with me is a beautiful soul who is a artist. I don't want to name names, but if you want to figure it out, you most likely can. As of today, we have given around $12,000 to people in need over the.
All right, and that's good. That's good. That's great that you're doing that. I don't really see that that's bad, you know. I don't have, you know, that's great. That's great. But again, if you want to be able to maintain this long term, you need to start thinking. Like, I understand that we're YouTubers and we think of business in terms of everything in relation to YouTube. But like, let's talk about brick and mortar business, right? Because there's something to be said about actually going out there and putting your feet on the ground and working that business, right? Because you can do a lot from behind a screen, but then also a huge portion of a business shouldn't just be YouTube. If you bank an entire business on YouTube, you're stupid. Mana Potion Coffee, right? Not a not-for-profit. Obviously, we make money from it, right? I've gotten paid once now, right? Business has been in operation like 2 years, chat. I just got paid once 2 weeks ago for the first time, okay? And it wasn't really that much money, right? But a lot more of the business has been completely unrelated to my channel because we know that we can't bank an entire channel or bank an entire business off of that. We work conventions, chat. We work conventions. Okay? I do like, let's say a convention comes up. I did maybe one this year. We didn't do that many. It was a weekend. And I did 2 8-hour days in like a non-air conditioned like auditorium. It was terrible, by the way. A non-conditioned auditorium is like fucking torture. Okay. But that's like what? That's like a 16-hour shit. Like that's on top of not being that bad. I also run the fucking business. So it's not like a fucking problem, but we're doing that. So that way we get brand recognition from people who aren't FPS Diesel viewers, right? So people who aren't YouTubers or aren't involved in the online world can get something, right? It's to help build the business. You need to put your feet on the ground. Oh god. Okay. We have some Jake lore, guys. Jake lore. It's coming hot. Here we go. This is by Jake Doolittle. One of the ops says, a bit of history on Jake. He cheated his way through middle school. He suffers from post-treatment Lyme disease syndrome and was homeschooled. Explains a bit of the e-begging and being a dumbass that can't read. Dude, Cloudy's taking shots, man. So let's learn about why this is an important thing. Why did he just do a Lyme disease not-for-profit? Note, he has Lyme disease, which doctors fight whether or not it's a real illness. I've been sick for the last 15 years. When I was 3 years old, I was a bit in the head by a tick. When I was 3.5 years old, I was in my first wheelchair. I remember having kids make fun of me for showing up in preschool in a wheelchair. Around the time I was 5 years old, I had a full body bone scan to test me for bone cancer. From 5 to 15 years old, I felt like knives were being stabbed into my muscles all the time. I couldn't read, comprehend, or genuinely think because the pain was so bad. I was never able to feel like a normal kid because I never really had a childhood. As others were outside making friends and running around, I stayed inside and writhed in pain. Of course, there were ups to counteract my downs, but it wasn't ideal at all. Also, he got treatment from a doctor disbarred due to his practices. In middle school, I started to fully understand what discrimination is. One day I showed up to school in a wheelchair because I woke up and couldn't walk. I rolled up to the front door. The nurse greeted me by rolling her eyes. She pulled my mom aside and told her that my wheelchair was too much of a hassle and a distraction. The entire school thought I was faking my pain for attention. They hastily brought my wheelchair lift down from the top of the staircase, brought me to a meeting room, and put me there for 6 hours with some worksheets. They didn't allow me to be with my friends. I don't even remember if I ate lunch that day because nobody checked on me during that time. That was the last time I went to middle school. There was no point. I was in pain. I would get up. I would get put by myself all day, and my teachers were failing me because I had 4 doctor's appointments a week, and that was too difficult for them. From there on out, it was just my mom and I. She homeschooled me, and I cheated my way through the remainder of middle school. That is not good. You might have a reading deficiency. Because I wasn't able to read or write, all my friends stopped talking to me because they thought I was crazy. They're like, Jake's a fucking idiot. Why the motherfucker in high school? You can't read. Then, finally, after at least 100 doctor appointments, I was diagnosed with Lyme's disease. Treatment took 4 to 5 years, and now I'm finally feeling better. At this point, I was able to look back on my life and comprehend what had happened. I was being discriminated against because of my disabilities, my friends ditching me, my teachers failing me, and my school nurse. I don't want to be that guy, but there are like kids with cancer who do better in school, dude. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Not to like disability shame or anything. Who am I? An able-bodied gentleman such as myself, but like, I was in high school, but not in person due to having cancer, Lamau, and still graduated while being third or fourth year. Literally me. I know, Makari, bro. Dude, Makari's cooking. Do you think he has to have someone else write this for him? Also, probably should charge for yeah. I don't think I would give money to an illiterate cheater. Holy shit. Makari, why aren't you out here begging for charity donos from YouTubers? Yes, and the people suffering from more than you, yes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is just him being like, oh, I had Lyme's disease. Okay.
last 2 to 3 years. And I know that that's not a lot, but it's what we've been able to give. Right now, we have, I think, $6,000 in.
So what is the consensus on long-term Lyme disease? Is that like a bullshit illness? Is that like fake? Because some people in chat are like, it's not real, Diesel, because I've never heard this before. Is it like an imaginary thing that like Munchausen ass people fucking make up? I went to art school, just to clarify. Most say not real. I'm actually, we have medical people in chat. Please, somebody give me an answer. Lumbago. Avril Lavigne has it. Lyme disease is real. Okay, Lyme disease is real, but I'm talking about those motherfuckers who were like, I can't do my job. I got Lyme disease when I was 10. I'm talking about those people because I've met those people before in real life who say that, and I just don't know if they're talking about like I got back pain as a 26-year-old man, but does that mean it's kind of like herpes where it stays dormant and you can get flare-ups as far as I know? You can't bill insurance for long-term Lymes. Yeah, but we just killed a guy over insurance, so I don't really know. Rina's right. Okay, so it's like it can be like herpes where it stays dormant and you get flare-ups. Okay. Killjoy says, it's an anachronism. It's called post-treatment Lyme disease syndrome. It's real. It causes seizures and shit, but it's not caused by the Lyme. It's caused by the meds literally destroying your body. And Makari says the CDC recommends using the term post-treatment Lyme disease syndrome to describe prolonged symptoms after Lyme disease. The cause of this is unknown. Okay. Yeah, because I've heard, I've definitely seen documentaries where like a parent is clearly making up a disease that their child has. And they clearly have like some kind of Munchausen by proxy thing going on, right? This is why it's a contentious thing. Okay. Yeah, so it's like I could see why people would pocket watch. I don't know if there's another term for it, but like why they would disability watch Jake. Okay. Thank you. I'm really dude, completely stupid streamer gets sent CDC information on disease. Chronic symptoms in Lyme disease. Key points. Following antibiotic treatment, some people with Lyme disease have prolonged symptoms of fatigue, body aches, or difficulty thinking as a result of their infection. Why some patients with Lyme disease develop these symptoms is not known. However, these symptoms have also been reported following other types of infections. Lyme disease is one of the many causes of such symptoms, so it's important to work with your healthcare provider to... If you've been treated for Lyme disease with antibiotics and have prolonged symptoms, studies have shown that more antibiotics are unlikely to help. Yeah, it's following antibiotic treatment. Okay. Chronic Lyme is an anachronism. It's a misnomer. It causes people to think that you just have lifetime long Lyme, where PTLDS is saying your Lyme disease treatment caused the issue. Okay. Okay. So it's like if Jake is still having issues, it's just like him. It's the medications he was on. But it sounds like, based off of his story, it sounds like he had it before he got tested. This is why I'm like a little skeptical. Not to be that guy, but this makes me a little more skeptical about his story, chat. Like, how do I know? And it kind of sounds like he had a single mom. So it kind of sounds like to me, his mom was very protective of him. If I'm allowed to pathologize a little bit, okay? Yeah, it sounds like there was a little bit of helicoptering going on. And she might have like retroactively assumed her son was more ill than first denoted. This is why people imploded at him for attacking H3 over his autoimmune diagnosis. Okay. Okay. Is this another leftist YouTuber crying about not getting money from their fans? Yes, actually. Right? I don't know. It's giving that, right? It's like when you're like working, because like I'll work with like students, right? And I can tell which parents are like the protective ones. And I like, just being honest, the motherfuckers that homeschool their kids tend to be really fucking helicoptery. Okay, I'm just saying, the inability to let your child deal with conflict in a social setting involving other kids their own age tends to diagnose as a helicopter parent. I'm just saying. Shane Dawson is the stand. Wasn't helicoptering that well if he got bit by a tick. Okay, well, you know, I don't want to judge the parenting too much. Yeah, a few of my nieces, nephews are homeschooled, you could tell. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like a motherfucker is homeschooled and then all of a sudden they're a high schooler and they go to a normal high school and they struggle with conflict because they just haven't been allowed to experience the conflict. You know, it's just the reality of it, you know? Maybe Jake have a little more hair on his chest if he let people bully him for his disabilities. I'm not saying bullying is okay. I'm just saying that I think I can handle people's negativity better because they bullied me for being a fat shit kid. It just doesn't sound like he got outside or had like extracurriculars. You know, it's just you gotta go outside, motherfucker. Clip chipping that champ. And it's like, you know, we got parents here, and you know, Weaver's like, my son was homeschooled, is now in online high school. But I'm going to assume, Weaver, your son probably does extracurriculars with other kids their age, right? Like that's what you should be doing, right? Because you want your child to be able to handle conflict management and to be able to associate with other kids their own age. Like that's all important stuff that you need to do as a parent, right? It doesn't sound like Jake was doing that. It sounded like Jake sat at home. I was bullied for being weird once. Can I get some money? Yeah, just send me your social security in the mail.
The Never Stop account, and that has us covered for about the next year. But I am 100% fully ready for this fundraising to slow down. Like over October and November, I raised like $2,500 on my YouTube videos, which is the best feeling in the world. Also, shout out to Google for withholding those funds. That's a whole other problem. Google isn't paying out to the people that I'm working with, so there's no fucking money coming in. But that'll be paid out at some point, I hope, or else
2,500. So like 2,500. That's what I think he means by that.
YouTube videos, which is the best feeling in the world. Also, shout out to Google for withholding those funds. That's a whole other problem. Google isn't paying out to the people that I'm working with, so there's no fucking money coming in. But that'll be paid out at some point, I hope, or else then there's another video complaining. I want someone to tell me why US senators and representatives are more likely to work with me than other influencers in the commentary.
Well, okay. Chat, why is a politician gonna donate money over a YouTuber? Guys, why is a senator more likely to donate than a YouTuber, chat? Oh my god. Okay, let me explain to you why representatives and senators are going to be more likely to donate, right? And it's the same reason that I brought up about the rich people earlier, okay? All right? It's the same reason that I talked about the rich people, right? Politicians need to show that they care about issues. And many of them, now, despite what we all think about politicians, many of them are people with families who care, right? So if I make a lot of money and I'm a politician and I need to show my constituency that I care, right? Because the way you get reelected is by people thinking you're a good person, okay? Right? That you need to donate to something, okay? No, they are vampires. Because they have to throw money at things to make money go away at the end of the year, so they don't tax themselves. Yes, that's also true. That's also true, right? But if you, and guys, I'm begging you to meet some of your local politicians, because you'll actually find out that, like, your town mayor probably actually isn't an asshole, okay? Right? At the non-for-profits that I worked with or do work with, right? These motherfuckers are always showing up places because it's good publicity, right? The ones who would show up, right? So I previously worked for one that had to do with like a lot of like autistic people. The politician who would show up, his daughter was autistic. Okay? And so they would show up because he needed to make the money go away, but also it was good publicity. And also he really did fucking care about his daughter, okay? Like, can chat elect the mayor for themselves? Like, I don't understand what is it, like, we're really missing the forest for the trees here. I'm sorry, but like a senator or representative is a much more powerful ally in the non-for-profit business than a YouTuber. Like Diesel, you and I both know we have a pretty shit mayor. Okay, New York City withholding. But the point of the matter is if he's having representatives and senators come to him, that population of person is much more beneficial to him, okay? Because it's a you scratch my back, I scratch yours, right? You let the politician donate to you, the politician represents you, and then election time comes around, and you say, we support this politician. That's how the business works.
Space who I have talked to within the last 6 months. How come other nonprofits that are doing between $10 and $30 million a year in donations are willing to talk to me, but these fucking YouTube?
Because they also, so part of how you get this guy actually doesn't know how to run a business. I'm sorry, if you've ever spent any time in non-for-profit, let me explain to you why non-for-profits are talking to you. Lots of people don't know you can write letters to senators and representatives from your state and they give you scholarship money. Exactly. So the way a non-for-profit is able to keep getting the money that they need is that they have to spend the money that they get, right? Like, there's all these stipulations with grants and donation money, right? So here's one of the things that would happen at the place where I do teaching. They say, okay, we're making this much money this year. We want to make sure that we can make this much money next year. So we need to spend this much money this year. So we might end up with new equipment to teach people, because they need to get rid of the money. They can't keep it around. The money goes away if you don't use it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And then next year, when the government says, how much money did you spend? And you say, we only spent this much money. And they're like, okay, perfect. We'll only give you that much money. So they'll give you less. So it is in the non-for-profit's best interest to give the money away. So that way they can get that money from the government later, because the government loves to give out money to non-for-profits, okay? Because they like to offshore the social welfare of people to non-for-profits in America. That's something that they do here, right? So what they do is that tax dollars go to the government gives a bunch of tax dollars to non-for-profits, and then they say, how much money do you need? How much money do you spend? So you need to keep spending a certain amount of money. Okay, so that's why the non-for-profits are talking to you. That's a good thing. Take the money and then spend all the money. Non-for-profit means the money is either equal to or exceeds the money that's coming in. That's why there's no profit. Like, I don't understand. Does he not it doesn't sound like he understands how this business works at all. It sounds like this sounds like what happens when a kid's like, I want to run for president. And then he runs for president and he goes, oh shit, turns out there's actually a lot of things that I don't understand. Like,
YouTubers cannot give $500 in a one-time payment.
But the problem is that $500 is not going to maintain your business.
Out of their, I don't know, 50 grand that they're making a month. And by the way,
Okay. We're talking about like dude, most of these motherfuckers ain't making 50 grand a month. I can tell you that right now. I've seen the paychecks. Most of them ain't making that much. And the guys that are definitely ain't giving money to you. Like, I go to your politicians, be a active benefit to your community. You know, people will give you money if you are helping their community, because rich people invest in the community that they are a part of, so that way they can make more money. So they expect you to put money into the community, motherfucker.
All of this you can write off on your taxes. I don't know how many times I have to say this. These are people who are getting a shit ton of money and will not know what to do at tax time. And this is a way.
What do you mean? No, if you make 50 grand a month, you have a guy who does your taxes. Is this guy stupid? Yeah, and he's marketing it as a tax write-off. That's so trashy. Oh my god. Like, okay, again, most of these YouTubers are really bad with money. Most of the guys I've met are really bad with money. So they live paycheck to paycheck despite, you know, being on paper very wealthy, right? On top of that, if you do make that much money, you have a tax guy. You already know where your charitable donations are going. You're not in the budget, buddy. It's just the reality of it, okay? But a politician has money from the government that's not theirs, that they need to have go somewhere. So maybe you should try brown-nosing some politicians.
Hey, to offset that fucking tax bill, but I guess there's no knowledge there. So because I'm petty,
Are you fucking... This guy is an idiot. This guy is actually stupid. I would never give money to this guy's not-for-profit. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
and because this isn't about supporting me, it's about supporting people who need the support, I'll give a bunch of examples about how YouTubers have ghosted me and not wanted to help with Never Stop. And I'm not doing this because I think that it's going to light a fire under influencers to donate to Never Stop.
Dude, this is really... I would not work with this. If this is... If you are asking people to work with you under duress, your business is failing. Your business is failing.
Because it's not going to happen. This video is not going to do anything. But I want there to be some kind of mutual understanding between you and I, the audience, that there's no support here. I have a bunch of people who follow me and have unfollowed me, who have had multiple opportunities to...
Yeah, and I've had YouTubers who unfollowed me because I said Creator Clash was a poorly managed event. Okay? Guys, fun fact, Chris Raygun used to, like, Chris Raygun and I used to actually come from the same neighborhood, right? He went to my rival high school. Small world, right? Chris Raygun unfollowed me because I said Creator Clash was mismanaged. Okay? Meanwhile, Chris Raygun's getting in the ring with the guy thrice his size as he gets his ass beat. Okay? So it's like, oh, Chris Raygun unfollowed me. Yeah, but who the fuck gives a shit? The motherfucker got his shit pushed in. I was correct.
Change the lives of people who, by the way, are also fans of them. Like, a lot of us have crossover in our audiences, and it's super frustrating because, you know, they have an opportunity to give back to the audience who has
There's no guarantee that the people if I give you $500, there's no guarantee that's going to go help a FPS Diesel fan. There's no guarantee. So why wouldn't I just get in contact with the person myself and just hand them a check for $500?
changed their lives, and there's no willingness to reciprocate it. So here's an example that happened literally last week, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video. So this is somebody who I have spoken to, we have made content.
Also, why are Cody Ko and I'm Alex in the thumbnail of this video? It's like you just put Adolf Hitler and Mussolini in the thumbnail and was like, commentary YouTubers suck, am I right? It's like, yeah, well, those guys are pretty fucking bad. Nobody's saying they're not. But, like, we're talking about guys who won't give to your charity. What, I'm Alex wasn't giving you to your charity? Dude, I could have told you, I'm Alex is exactly one of those YouTubers who didn't know what to do with all of his money and just spent it all because he's a fucking moron. I knew him. Okay, motherfucker didn't know how to cook. Motherfucker was door dashing every single meal. Okay, he didn't know how to clip his nails. He didn't know how to shave. Motherfucker was a mess. Okay, you went asking to him for money before his crash out. Are you kidding me?
Together, and we were following each other on social media. This person would comment on my stuff all of the time and would send me DMs about some of the stuff that I posted. Is very congratulatory, is very like, woohoo, love you so much. And then I noticed after having a DM exchange with this person that they had unfollowed me, which I thought was interesting because under my posts, they were always commenting and like rooting for me. So this person, and this one was a public story, but a lot of these people post on their close friends, and I'll swipe up because this is a close friend story. Like, none of it makes any sense to me. So this person posted how much money they're making on their public story. Okay. And so I swiped up and was like, hey, that's a lot of money, or like, that's a lot of people supporting you. That's insane. Congratulations. Then the person responded to me and was like, thanks, you know, it's crazy. I'm trying to do good with my money. And
Why? So this person unfollows you after this or before this. Probably because you were like, you know, please give me money to my charity. And they were like, I don't want to fucking, like, I thought we were like building a friendship here, but like you opened up by like, here's the thing that YouTubers hate, and I don't fucking like this. This happens all the time. So because I'm like a bigger commentary guy, some people really try to glaze my ass to like climb up the ladder, right? You know why I like Falgi, aside from the fact that he was a mod prior to becoming a streamer, right? He never tried to kiss my ass, dude. Okay? But there's some of these motherfuckers who are stuck in commentary hell. First conversation I had with them, they're like, you should come on my stream. No, motherfucker, I'm not coming on your stream. I met you 15 minutes ago. I'm not gonna fucking hang out with you. I just met you. Maybe you should get to know me before you try asking me for my clout, you fucking loser. Okay? You know how many times that's happened? Like, that's what it sounds like with Jake. Like, I don't want to fucking give... I just met you. Why am I giving money to you? Bro doesn't glaze, he writes. The glazing that Falgi gives is part of the bit now, okay?
this was just supposed to be an exchange of me saying, hey, congratulations, that's insane. And this person said, hey, I've been trying to do good with my money.
Okay, hey, I've been trying to do good with my money could mean a million different things. That can mean anything, right? We're aware of that, right? Did Himpleton try? No, but Flatley did. Diesel, play along with those streamers, and when you get on stream, just proceed to say slurs. Not.
So if behind closed doors you're gonna flex to me and say that you're doing good with your money,
Well, when you're saying I'm trying to do good with my money, you're probably okay. Listen, here's what would happen if I became wealthy overnight, chat. Okay, here's what would happen if I became wealthy overnight. Well, first of all, I would fund a research into real life goblin short stack so that I could have a baddie who's actually rude to me, and also green with big ears. But then also, I would have all the money. No, but seriously, I would pay off like my family's mortgage, okay? Because my parents were stupid with their money and they didn't understand how to go from working class to middle class, right? And so they made a lot of mistakes. So I would help them do that. I would help my parents start their retirement because they're getting pretty old. I don't want them working forever. Student debt. What else? What's another one? My brother's student debt. You notice how all this money is going to my family first? Making money also doesn't mean having money, if that makes sense. Yes. That's another huge thing. A lot of motherfuckers make a lot of money, but then also spend a lot of money because either they didn't make the right decisions or they put themselves in a position that was bad, right? And sometimes you just don't have the knowledge to know that you've made a bad decision, right? But you'd probably be spending your money on the people around you first. Diesel, I'm a short stack goblin. Don't mind that I'm actually a 6'1" guy. Oh, I would also pay off my credit card because I was bumming it. I'm still bumming it. I ain't gonna lie. But I was bumming it so bad for a moment. I racked up like fucking $1,000 worth of credit card debt, and I'm still paying it off. Like I have to do the minimum right now, right? Because I got other like bills, or like I pay for the company's PO box, right? So it's like all that shit needs to be paid for. Only $1,000, haha. Only 1K? Well, the maximum I could put on a card was $1,000, so I spent $1,000. That was the maximum I was allowed to take out of my credit, okay? And then I got lucky. They were like, actually, we think you should have more credit. It was like, motherfucker, I hit my limit. What are you talking about? The credit card companies are evil, man. All right, I hit my limit. And then they're like, we actually think you deserve 500 more, Pookie. Go spend a little more. It's like, no! You only have one credit card? Yeah, I only have one credit card. My credit score is really bad. Diesel has weak credit aura, for shame. I'm working on it. My brother is way better with money than I am, okay? Like, I don't want to be one of those streamers who's like burning all of the money he gets from donos. I don't do that. Honestly, a majority of the money right now from the channels and stuff, like Greg got like, Mod Greg got so much editing work, he's literally going to be working for me for the next year. Okay, that's how much content he has to work with. All right, but I need to fucking pay him. Or like Falgi's writing a script and I need to pay him. Bank callers are like, here's more limit pay. Go get yourself something nice.
they fucking show up. So I said, hey, if you want to do good with your money, I would love to get on a call and talk with you about Never Stop. And
hey, if you want to do good with your money, can you let me pitch you? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. That is not how you do this. Okay? That is not how you do this. This is exactly how you get people to not pay attention to you. Nobody wants to deal with a guy like that.
This person unfollowed me. And
no shit. No shit he unfollowed you. No shit.
And left me on red, which I think is hilarious.
No shit. No shit. Am I the only guy who doesn't realize that he's like viewing? Nobody. Okay, you asked them for their paycheck. On top of that, YouTubers, believe it or not, and this is just all business. Even if you have a business relationship with someone, it pays to be sociable. Okay? It pays to be sociable. Nobody wants an asshole who opens up like that. Okay? You want to build rapport. You want to have like a relationship. There should be like a mutual understanding there. Right? Like the guy who roasts the coffee for Mana Potion Coffee does like D&D. He played D&D a lot when he was younger. He likes the idea, right? But we also stop in from time to time and we say, "Hey, John, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. We brought you a gift." We give John a gift. We go, "John, you're based."
Y'all making jokes about boss and his credit score like we don't know he's poor and we've been his collective sugar she/they bisexual daddy.
That was the most dysfunctional TTS ever, but it is true. You guys are my sugar daddies and mamas. I thought you were talking about your coffee, not coffee. No, I am talking about my coffee, right? But like we have like a relationship with John, who's our roaster. He's like a nice guy, right? But we also talk with him and just like maintain a charitable relationship with him. It's not like we just hit up John and be like, "Thanks, give me money." Right? "Give me coffee." Right? We're like, "Hey, John, how's it going? Oh, we're doing this, this, this. Oh, what about you? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. How's the family? How's the kids?" All that shit. Like, does he not, like, part of non-for-profit, that's like the wheel and deal.
You can't post how much you're making. You can't say, "Hey, I'm trying to do good with my money." And then when I say, "Hey, if you want to do good with your money, let me know. I would love to talk to you."
Yeah, you're like Rena said, you're asking for favors. Nobody wants to give a favor. You give favors to your friends.
And then you just fucking leave me on red? That's insane.
It's
Not
like
even
smoking a bowl with your dealer. Simon, you're 100% correct.
a response. Any kind of a response that would be like, "Hey, I appreciate what you're doing, but I've been giving to different charities that support something."
I appreciate what you're doing, but I'm not interested. Yeah, but I also think it's completely reasonable to leave you on red.
Something that I'm closer to. I'm okay with that, but you can't say that you've been doing good with your money and
I think I could show this. We found 501c3 tax information is publicly available information. Okay. Let's see. Where did you pull up how much they were making? Bro is pocket watching other people. Oh, the filing requirement? Okay. Oops. Oh, yeah. I found it. I'm stupid. Bro, is this another lefty e-bigger? Where did I get these guys? Diesel, I scored my first audio engineer boom operator job. What can I expect on set? You're going to be standing around a shitload. And also, if you're holding the boom and you don't have like a kit for it or something to put it on, I hope your arms are strong. Okay, don't do arm day before going to set. But yeah, income is less than $25,000 a year, so they're not even making a bunch. They're like, the business ain't making anything. It reported zero assets, zero income, zero. It's been around a year and made zero, which makes me think that they're underreporting or not reporting. Okay. It could just be that they're not making any money. It made 0. Okay. No money came in. We call this money laundering. No, allegedly, I'm not making any allegations today, Chad. Okay, I don't want fucking Lyme disease Doolittle coming to my door. Okay, with the fucking cease and desist. Dude, he's gonna speak to all the ticks, and they're all gonna fucking swarm me. Wait, he definitely made like at least $80.
Flexing all this kind of shit and then not give any proof or show any kind of anything. This next one is somebody who I think is a friend. I do like this person, and this person has been around for a long time. We've made content together. We've had really good times together. I've seen this person in person, and
Philosopher, that's a great idea. He should do those things. These are free, Jake. Please take them. Does he go out to local events like the charity walks and health days and set up a booth to let people know about the charity? Boss, would you put the C&D in a jar with the pyramid preserves? I would frame it on the wall. I would frame it on the wall.
And so, because I was frustrated, I asked this person if we could just talk on the phone about how I could get influencers to work with me on my nonprofit. I see all of these people doing charity streams, doing charity shows. They're raising $4 million. I don't know how to word this.
Charity shows. Sees the completionist in my head.
But I would do so much with 1/100th of that money. If we're giving money directly to people through PayPal, it is changing the days, the weeks, the months, possibly the year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I am a little not okay with a non-for-profit like this giving the money directly through PayPal. Some like, you know, methodology of like where the money, like I don't know, something about it going through PayPal, it just does not sit right with me. Am I being old-fashioned for saying that I'm not like cool with that? I'd rather it be like a check with like a bank, right? Like I don't know. I feel like a bank is better.
Of these people, and I understand that it's not a lot.
I'm not naming names, but someone did the begging shit and ruined multiple stories. Weird, right? Yeah, how's he vetting people if it's through PayPal? Like, how do we know that this isn't like a long-term money laundering scam?
Lot of money, but $500 to help pay off the principal of a medical bill that you have can reduce so much stress and make you feel so much better. Whether that's covering groceries or whether that's covering fucking wheelchairs, I don't care.
But I want to know where the money's going. I want to know what you spend the money on in this non-for-profit. I need to know exactly what it is you're doing. I don't even know what the scope of this non-for-profit is too wide. Like, I feel like we should be, like, honing down on this a little bit. Like, if it's for people with long-term illness, maybe it's for, like, the medication related to long-term illness treatment. Maybe it's related to the disability things that are required with that, like disability accessible vehicles or vans, wheelchairs, prosthetics, crutches, stuff like that. Remodeling a bathroom to make it wheelchair accessible, stuff like that. Like what like I need some more concrete, like this is what the money is for. This is what my business does. This is what my non-for-profit does.
We have the ability to give directly to people. There is no nonprofit that is doing that because they're so big. We are so
well, I feel like that also presents itself with red tape, right? Like that red tape is important because we want to make sure that bad actors aren't getting that money. You know, like a lot of money can go to people through these things, but you kind of need to have the red tape so it goes to the right people. You know, if imagine if you got big, would you be able to do the same things? I don't think so. Because as you get larger as a business, what's expected of your business changes. Will I get a receipt for tax deduction, or is it, quote, is better the government doesn't know? PayPal is an FDIC insured. He better have a bank account for that charity money.
So small scale that we're able to influence people in a way that no other nonprofit can. So I got on the phone with this person and I'm like, hey, I've had...
Yeah, but like if your business grew, would you be able to do that? And I think the answer to that question is no.
No support from other influencers, and that's really bothered me.
I actually don't think he knows how to run a business. Am I wrong? I know I'm like talking to chat, and chat's obviously gonna agree with me. I get that, but like, motherfucker, like, what if all this money goes directly to a PayPal account? That's like $2,000 in a PayPal, and I just need to assume that you're not skimming off a little from the top.
And I don't quite know how to go about it. And they were very honest, and I call them because they're
Ask
very
Xander Hall how well it works to keep your money in PayPal.
honest. And because I made a video that wasn't received well a year ago, people don't want to work with me. But the problem is,
yeah, it's almost like your reputation is everything, dude. I don't...
when you're putting out as much
you accuse the guy of rape? Oh, I wonder why people don't want to work with you, motherfucker.
fucking content as I am, there's going to be videos that aren't received well. I feel like that's simple math. Just in the last 6 months, I've posted 73 videos.
Listen, I think it's better to be a villain if you're a commentary YouTuber, okay? These guys who want to be heroes, fuck that shit. That shit's cringe. All right, this like nice guy shit, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like fuck you. Where's your girlfriend? I'll cuck you right now, bitch.
Who else is doing that? And this is not to flex. This is not to be like a fucking show off. But I am working my ass off. And at some point, there are going to be videos that aren't perceived as well.
73 virtue signaling slop videos.
Well as I'd like them to be. Or there's going to be times where allegations turn out to be false and then we have to backtrack.
Well, maybe you should stop accusing people who have different political views than you of rape, buddy. Okay? I'm just assuming that's what happened because you guys tend to do that. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that happened, but you know, if I was a betting man, I would probably bet that happened. I'm not saying that did, but I like to bet it on black sometimes, and I'm thinking that's probably what happened. This guy needs to show hole on OF. It'll fix his failing charity. Hey, if you show your asshole, I'll give you... How much you want this charity to work? I'll give you $500 if you show your butthole on Twitter.
Q's Hood Ornament celebrates 12 months of membership. Twomad would put it all on black.
Tease a little mouth.
That is...
If you do your due diligence, you wouldn't have to apologize and redact it all. I get being wrong sometimes. That happens. You know, it happens to all of us. It's happened to me. It's happened to everybody, right? But it's your ability to be responsible and be like, listen, I made a mistake. Sorry. That's it. That's all it fucking takes, okay? We don't need any spurgy video. We don't need you to be, like, yapping for 40 minutes, okay? We don't need a Mudahar apology video where you don't say anything and then talk shit about your friend's management company for some reason.
The job that we are in. So I say to this person, I'm like, hey, why won't anybody in commentary work with me? They give a reason, and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do?
Okay, so... I would love to know what that reason is, and if it is because of that previous video, I don't know if that's a reasonable reason for people to not work with you. But given this video, I can tell that I wouldn't want to work with you if I was one of the people you were pitching to.
Need to put our bank statements online? Do I need to
put your bank statements? You know, honestly, probably these days. You know, in a post-completionist world, it probably would behoove you to be very open with where your money goes.
Have a running tally of how much money we have in our bank account? Because it's not that much. A lot of people look at nonprofits as like a way for people to get decent money.
See, but is that the like, you know how that has to be then. So Jake, yeah, he's just a face. Well, if there's a board of directors, that could just be the guy on the board of directors. But this is apparently the guy who's actually in charge of it. Yeah, so could it be that this guy is like the LLC advisory guy? Peter has over 30 years of experience providing audit, advisory, tax services to non-for-profit organizations and startups. He's responsible for planning, control, and coordination of audit services, blah, blah, blah. Principal officer means chairman and chief executive officer, president and chief operating officer. Okay. So is Jake actually in control? Well, you know what? I would love to actually know how Jake's business is working. I am very curious. But that is apparently the actual guy who's in charge of it. So he's like, this is like he's the principal face, chat. Oh yeah, he's the CEO of he's the CEO of Never Stop. Okay. So Jake is just the face. Oh my god. Jake just went to a fight. Okay, this is actually very interesting. I should this one's interesting. I want to see where this one goes.
Or a second fucking salary. I've made no money. I have lost so much money. I have only put money into this project. Up until 2 months ago, there was an event that I didn't talk about at all that Never Stop did. We raised some money and I got a Square card reader for like $30 or something.
Okay,
and now,
yeah, that's awesome. You did a event. That's what you should do more of that, Jake, but do more of that.
was the first time that I had bought something from Never Stop's money rather than my own. And to me, that's a big deal. That $30 or $40 or $50, I don't remember, I can show you the statements if you'd like, means that we're close to being self-sustained. And I'm making this video because Giving Tuesday just happened. We got $20 or something. And as of recording, if you're...
And why didn't you tell anyone about the event?
Self-employed, you've got a few more days to offset your tax bill. And so I'd like to fucking call on you to do that. I guess, sorry. And to go back to that call that I had with that person who I respect a lot, this person said that they were hesitant to work with me again because they were nervous about how it would be perceived.
From your... Well, this confirms it because this is a really inappropriate video. I understand, like, you know, haha, I'm like playing the joke here. And I'm mocking you on occasion, but like let's be frank here. This is a very childish and pathetic video. It is. I wouldn't want to work with you if I'm a YouTuber. If the alternative to me not working with you is you exposing me as an uncharitable piece of shit, then fine. Of course I'm not going to give money to you. I'm not going to give money to somebody who's like threatening to expose me as a charity guy, like an anti-charity guy, like.
For one video that I made 1 year ago that people didn't like, that I apologized for. I have released over 100 videos since then. I have realized the mistake I made in that video, whatever the fuck, but it's
it doesn't sound like you're actually sorry now that I think about it. It kind of sounds like you're complaining that happened.
Fine, because growth isn't a thing. I've got a few more stories because I'm frustrated And this most recent one, I will make another video on at some point. This was one of the most strange situations I've ever experienced in my time of being a creator. And I have to talk about it. I won't say names right now, but I probably will later on. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram, somebody who could change my life, could change hundreds, possibly thousands of people's lives, asking for advice. I got on a phone call with this person. I give this person advice, and because they asked for it, right? And then after this call, I say, hey, I really appreciate that I was able to give you advice, but I would love some advice on how to grow my nonprofit because I feel like you know a lot about this kind of stuff. I would love to talk. And I'm going to send a follow-up this week. But if there's no response, I don't know what to do. I gave this person...
Why is he making threats, dude? This is threatening. Why is he threatening, dude?
content strategy advice and then asked for advice in return, and now I'm left on red. I've been completely fucking used by this person, and I don't know why they reached out to me in the first place. That one I'm gonna keep a little bit more vague because I still have my hopes up, I guess. But
I think if they were the person, they would know. They would see this and they'd go, this motherfucker's threatening me. I'm betting it all on black that he's talking about Mr. Beast. Why would Mr. Beast be going to Jake Doolittle for advice? It has to be another guy who's done like charity work in the commentary space. You know, the soy commentary. Not like my commentary, but the other commentary. It's like, I don't know, man. And like advice isn't like deliberately reciprocal. Like when I give something to people, I'm not expecting something in return. So let me tell you a story. So because a lot of what I do in the industry is related to like film and all that stuff, I went to a film mixer recently. Nothing came of it, but I was there with a lot of industry people. There's some motherfuckers that work for Netflix, some actors, some models, stuff like that. Just a lot of different people from different walks of life. And, you know, one of these individuals who makes stuff, she's an older woman, but she's been in the industry for a long time. She's a professional artist, and she asked me for advice on how to run a YouTube channel, how to grow an audience. And so I explained it to her. I let her record me, chat, by the way. She fucking recorded me. It was more like she just pulled her camera out and started filming me, which was really weird. It was like I didn't really get a say in it, but whatever. But I told her, and I didn't expect anything in return. And then the conversation was like over after that. I was like, yeah, the beers here suck. And the conversation was fucking over. I didn't expect anything in return. Right. And this is like somebody who's like worked with the business that I work with. So it's not like it's a completely like I'm an unknown entity or something like that. Right. But I had a lot of people ask me things about YouTube, but I never turned around and went like, hey, can I have a job? Like I talked to a few like production houses and they went, that's nice, but they don't care that I do YouTube. Nobody fucking cares. She's showing the recording to her friends and saying, this is my new boy toy. God damn, I hope not. But like, I don't go to like a, so like there are some people that go to those social events, like the industry social events, and they're like really ass kissy and they're like desperate for work. But nobody wants to work with the guy who's like desperate for work. You gotta like, you're just trying to like make connections. Right? And if you vibe, it works. But if you don't vibe, it doesn't work. But it's just about socializing. If you're a normal socializer, you'll do good.
Yeah, but did you smash?
No. No. By the way, chat, so I'd question why you can't get any work if that's all you want to talk about. Yeah. Yeah. I talked about D&D with some actors. You know, we were just chatting, you know, making conversation. It was a good time. but I wasn't expecting to get anything out of these people. Like, we exchanged business cards. I hate the American culture of business cards, by the way, where business cards nobody gives a fuck about. I like the Japanese, like, oh, like, here's a business card. Oh, what a nice business card. That's so much better. But unrelated to that, I'm sorry, Gooner talk for a second. So I recently got a gift from my throne, and it may have been the sex toy that I put on there, and it's too small for me. It's too small for me, and it was really uncomfortable. You tried it on? Well, where else was it gonna go, Greg? The tangas are smaller, sweetie. Well, I realize that now. It was very flattering that my dick felt bigger, but like, it just didn't. Yeah, but like, I wanted something that looked like not horrifying, right? Like, I could hide the tanga much more easily than some of those other ones. But it was just like, this is like too tight. You lazy asshole, just look at a website. It made for a really funny story, okay? It was probably cloudy. Thank you. I don't know who got it for me. They have measurements. I didn't know that. It wasn't. Really, it wasn't? Then I have no idea who bought me the fucking sex toy. Because I was pontificating with the other ladies who it was, and we had no idea. So that, I would claim it if it was. That's true. Okay. No, I don't believe it was.
But I mean, there are a lot of people who I've made videos
So you all assumed me. You know, you were a person of interest.
with in the past who have just stopped talking to me, who have unfollowed me. I was in the middle of scheduling a video with another commentary creator who I respected a lot, and then this person unfollowed me, stopped responding to my messages, and didn't have the fucking balls to tell me why. I have so much respect for the person who said, hey, I'm hesitant to work with you right now because I don't know how people are going to perceive it. I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't understand it, but at least there's a reason.
Feel you.
The people
I had
who
to cut one off once.
You had to cut a sex toy off of you. I'm gonna be for real. I know about toys, and I was suggested and paid for something else. Lol. Yeah, I think he's the problem if all these people are avoiding him. Dude, having to cut yourself out of a sex toy is... Diesel, did you get a Baldo? I would never want that, to be honest. That scares me.
behind closed doors and unfollow me, and you know, we have conversations.
This guy is going through like what I went through like 2 years ago. He's like going through like, oh, everybody's dropping me as a homie because of a thing that happened. And he's like really like, dude, just fucking nut up and just make content, dude. Just don't, like, why are you fucking letting all this random shit affect you?
And I give advice and they give advice and then it just stops. That's fucking crazy. And that is so lame. Somebody who I made a video with in the past, multiple videos, actually took down every single video that I've made with them. And that was tough. That is somebody who I knew since day one, who I thought was...
Who is he talking about, chat? Do we know who he's talking about?
Like a really, really good friend. And, you know, I helped this person through controversies and real life stuff. And
I assume Eden. Dude, if it's Eden, dude, that's brutal.
They said that they thought I was using them for clout, I guess, when in reality...
Could it be Alex? There's no way Alex has made content with him.
The geometric line of Tenga is very iffy, just stick with the cups, especially the US size based off what you said.
I think I just need to get laid. I hope it's Eden versus Doolittle, because that sounds like a fucking Disney movie. Oh yeah.
Both started at the same time. I knew this person when they had 6,000 subscribers, but of course I'm using them. And if you look around,
Dude, is it like it has to be like a D'Angelo Wallace or something, or like a Drew Gooden, or somebody that like matters now. Hold on, who's he done videos with? Maybe iNabber? I could see like an iNabber type character doing a video with him. All these videos. This is literally disgusting. This is literally disgusting. Please stop doing this. I hate all this content that's like, I'm negative and mad at everything. Or like, this thing that's really not that bad is the worst thing in the world content. Sorry, I'm doing the slap content argument right now, right? But it's like, I get it. Like, the vegan teacher was annoying, but like, who cares? I know he was friends with Jacob Sharp, who's friends with Curtis Connor, so maybe one of those. He has a Nick is Not Green collab. Liver King is getting worse. Why isn't anybody watching my content? Nobody gives a fuck about this white people drama. Dude, Tony Lopez is doing OnlyFans with his brother. And oh my god. Those two grown adults are having incestuous gay sex together. What if they have a gay sex incest baby? I'm guessing Nick is not green. The Nothing Burger situation is insane. Guys, I am very frustrated that TikTok Shop has cringe on it. Oh, maybe like Drew Gooden. Oh my god. Homicide mugshot thirst traps. Yeah, mugshot shorties. I can fix these bitches. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Don't you dare be talking down on that shit. I know that we joke around saying like my content is like just I got a lot of she they bisexuals, but like you guys are like the fun she they bisexuals who like to go to metal concerts and like tie yourself up in ropes. These are like the she they bisexuals that have like puka shells and like those big metal water bottles, and they really like The Office. You know those chicks. I don't like those chicks. I guess it's fate for me to be here. Yeah, a Visco girl. Yeah, you're like the witchy bisexual is better than like the surfing bisexual. You know? When streamers beg for money. Yeah, Darkside Phil. Dude, a Darman video a year ago. Oh man. Millennial couple cringe TikToks. Let people love themselves. Let people enjoy their fucking couples. Who gives a shit if somebody kisses in public, bitch? He has a video from a year ago called How I Spent 40 Grand. Well then, let's watch that video. I feel like I should watch one of his videos to understand him. You know what I mean? Like I want to understand this. 400K diesel. Let's look it up.
Hi, sisters. It's Jake here. And I'm
Dude, he lost a lot of weight in this last year. He lost a lot of weight in this last year. Look at
back with
he's a
another
big,
video. Also,
he's a
subscribe.
bigot
I'm
in
trying to get
this.
to 200,000 subscribers at some point. And
Are you being skibbity Diesel Coon? Yeah, I think I am. I think I am.
I'm like so close. So like, please do it, please. So I've had a fascination with luxury items my entire life. When I was younger and on disability, I didn't have any overhead. I was still living at my mom's house. And I thought, you know what would make the most sense right now? The off-white
Okay, this guy talks really slow.
Nike collaboration. Yes, please. I'm not going to regret this later on in my life. Sure enough, 4 or so months later, I'm scrapping for cash and then sell all of my belongings for less than I purchased them for. I think the most interesting thing about luxury items is the allure behind them. I grew up during the hypebeast era. It was Supreme and Off-White and Louis Vuitton and Gucci. And now I feel like that sort of faded away, at least the hypebeast mindset. I say that, and these are still multi-billion-dollar companies. But it's been a long time since I've gone on Instagram and seen a story of someone I know from high school selling Supreme t-shirts for $2 more than they purchased them for. When I think about like all of my belongings, I don't think I have anything that's considered a luxury item. I mean, I've got this whole setup that, you know, is
God, this guy is like, it's like he's just whispering into my ears to be like, guys, I used to buy a lot of luxury items. Shut up, bitch, get to the point.
work. You know what? I actually do want Frank Ocean's bedazzled cock ring. It's true. He did make a cock ring. I thought my
What? I used to buy. I'm sorry, Frank Ocean's cock ring is like, it's like his humor was like very like basic, and then he just said the most insane shit ever.
best way to dip my toes into the world of luxury items would be to watch this Lamborghini commercial. I mean, it came out November 30th, 2022. It has 600,000 views. And I think
Is this motherfucker really wondering why nobody watches his content? This is like a fucking 2 minutes of him talking about how he's gonna react to a Lamborghini commercial.
it's going to be great. Who knows? After 50 years of doing daily YouTube content, maybe I could put a down payment on one of these cars. Let's check it out. I hope that this is nothing like those stupid Johnny Depp commercials where he like moans at the camera and then we're supposed to purchase his cologne. Okay. Oh. So already right away, I'm seeing a couple red flags. I have a problem with commercials that show establishing shots of people who aren't established. Like if you go back, we're in a corridor of sand, and then we're just in a hallway, a blue hallway, and then we're in a hallway of sand that turns into a temple. What are we advertising here? Big sand? Show me a car. You're telling me you can
This is I thought I reacted to stuff and showed nothing, chat. I really would sit here and I'm like, man, I'm really not providing a lot of content or context or anything when I react, right? Or I felt like I wasn't providing enough as a content creator. Like I come on a stream and I bring a lot of energy because I want you to be like, you know, entertained so your Zoomer mind can be filled with stuff, but there's no fucking way this guy is somehow more successful than I have ever been in my career, because he is really boring.
take a Lamborghini on this sand right here? I doubt it. And then a very, very close-up shot of this guy's face. I don't know what the purpose of that is.
I don't think you need an establishing shot for a Lamborghini commercial. Because we're trying to sell a vibe with the Lamborghini commercial, motherfucker. Like, the vibe is like, you know, you're uncovering this ancient thing buried into sand, and it's this beautiful stallion of a Lamborghini. Like, it's not that hard to, like, put that together. Like, I already communicated way more about the Lamborghini commercial than you have.
But I'm here for it.
This one's for you. Concrete uriner.
What? Concrete uriner?
What?
And why are we snowboarding in the desert? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. And he lip-synced that line.
This is literally just React content, dude. This is literally like just React content. All he's doing is repeating exactly what is happening, dude. He's literally just repeating what's happening in the commercial. Nobody cares, dude. You're just repeating what's there. I will say when people talk about React Andy, that's the React Andy.
This one's for you. Concrete uriner. Tamer of curves.
Conqueror of inner, tamer of curves. Okay, well, that sounds good. I need that. Maybe
They're
I'll
like using words to describe what the Lamborghini is, like the vibe.
feel a little bit better about my body if my curves were a little more tamed.
Master of speed.
The only thing that I believe is actually accurate in this advertisement would probably be a master of speed, because whoever made this was doing it off the kitchen table. No way are you not on drugs saying, Conqueror, it's set. Also, the director being like, can you lip sync this for me? Please, can you lip sync this for me? It's going to add an effect that you won't understand until it comes out. Jesus.
This is actually the laziest fucking shit ever. Bro fell off hard. Bro wasn't doing anything. No wonder okay, motherfuckers like this probably shouldn't cover allegations. Just an idea. Just an idea. They're using adjectives to describe what the experience of driving a Lamborghini is like, right? That's the entire purpose of all of this, because you're trying to convey the feeling and the vibe of what it's like to drive a Lamborghini, right? It grips the asphalt, right? It's just the experience of driving it is unlike anything else, right? Like, I don't
Find a suit. Dirt is made for it.
I'm sorry. What is being said right now? Wear your finest what?
Of speed. Where you find a suit. Dirt is made for it.
I should have.
It was probably somebody who wasn't. Bro is mocking like the Italian guy who did this fucking commercials voiceover when it was like clearly not their first language. Oh my god.
Known. Wear your finest suit. Dirt is made for it. Is it? My suits are made for dirt? What kind of suits do you think I have? I don't own any suits. Thank you very much. Speaking of luxury
Dude, this guy is a fucking skinwalker, dude.
things. Suits? Are you kidding me? I think I own one suit.
This
It's
guy
my
is a fucking skinwalker. What is wrong with this guy? This guy's weird, dude. This really makes me like he's uncomfortably strange. Dude, this is 10 minutes of him reacting to this Lamborghini commercial. This is a crock of shit content. This is slop content. The chronic Lyme disease. The chronic Lyme disease is killing him, man. Okay, that was like a year ago. Maybe we should go back like a little longer. Listen, I'm a Costco Guys fan. I'm a Costco Guys guy. So like, let's look at the Costco Guys.
Hello everyone, how are you today? Today we're going to be talking about my new favorite TikTok creators of all time, AJ and Big Justice.
Okay, he's pro Costco guy. He's pro Costco guy.
Now, listen here. If you've never heard of AJ and Big Justice, then you're genuinely missing out. The content that they make, I can only describe as father-son cringe. Father-son who love each other oh so very much, but cringe. You know, we've been talking a lot about the Cody Co allegations and I'm Alex. That kind of stuff is real.
Okay, I feel like, was 4 months ago, was the I'm Alex even relevant? He's going to say they're being abused. That's what I'm waiting to see, right?
Really heavy and depressing, if you will. Also, that nobody else in commentary is really bringing it up is sad on its own. So to just go back to some regular cringe,
There's no fucking way this guy's he's gonna bring up allegation stuff, right?
I feel like we'll all be comfortable and happy overall. Also, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 300,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Refresher.
We're Costco Guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
We're Costco Guys. Of course we had to try the new double chunk chocolate cookies.
Fuck. Just the widest mouth you've ever seen.
Oh
We're
no,
Costco
I'm not
Guys.
reacting
Of
to it. There we go. Sorry, there was nothing there anyway, but
Of course, we're eating our favorite meal at Costco. I love it so much. I remember going to Sam's Club as a kid and just getting the most disgusting hot dogs and a slushie. I bet you they probably upped their hot dog game, but holy shit, that shit was good.
We're Costco Guys. Of course we have to try out the furniture.
Of course you do. That's right.
We're Costco Guys. Of course we work out with the tires.
Well, I hope you don't do that. I mean, for all the people who are making minimum wage at Costco, I fucking hope that you don't do that. You're in the middle of Costco, you're doing fucking curls. And also,
fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Of course he's gonna put the tires back, bro. He's a Costco guy. Fuck you.
I'd like to see that little kid try.
We're
Nice.
Costco Guys. What the heck is this thing?
Oh, what the heck is this thing?
The Diesel, I'm angry. Fauci is mad that the Italians are being misrepresented. Listen, these guys are peak Italians, okay?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really a Costco guy. I'm more of a BJ's fella. Yikes.
You're more of a BJ's fella. L. Fuck this guy. He's a BJ's guy.
Well, to me, it looks like a bit of an alligator adventure cave type.
I need to defend my people.
Type deal, and you should purchase it with all your TikTok revenue.
Hello,
Soygi.
Hello. This is. I need to fucking first pause the stream. This motherfucker right here, this pasty ass bitch ass, I'm the fucking recommended ass, fucking cookie cutter, I got no fucking jokes ass, I fucking got Lyme disease ass, I fucking can't even a fucking Lyme, fucking tick scare the living shit out of me ass. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What are you saying? You're telling me that the Costco guys are your biggest allegations? And first off, let's go to something for a second. No one's talking about I Am Alex. No one's talking about Cody Co. Bitch, what are you talking about? You are the fucking worst part about. So I've been listening to him in the stream. I remember his fucking piss poor video. I think I've watched the video of his. This is the kind of problem I actually have with this side of commentary. This side of commentary often finds the same fucking video topic to talk about, be it the TikTok drama. Recently, a lot of this side of commentary has refound the Weird Mormon, My Husband's Not Gay show that was on TLC, and they all, and I think Drew Gooden covered it like weeks, if not months ago. I know Noel Miller covered it years ago, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, holy shit. You guys don't have an original fucking thought in your brains. You just regurgitate the same fucking joke. Like, you're not reacting to, like, you know, we on this side of YouTube, we oftentimes either react to the same type of content or we react to other people's content. But the thing is that we actually reference each other from time to time. These motherfuckers think they exist in a vacuum. They all look like crackers. Literally, I got Nabisco. I got fucking Lay's. I don't what like what is this? You are all the fucking same creator. I could fucking take you and give it to somebody else who probably also has Lyme's disease. You're not original. Jesus Christ.
The chat is giving you the Italian hand.
Yes, thank you for giving me the Italian hands. It's just like this is, I hear him and I hear like literally 15 other creators saying the same exact thing.
I know, it's literally the same exact thing, and it's like the easiest takes you could give on anything. You know, it's like the safest decision on every single video.
Also, get a real disease like cancer, my guy. Like, I fucking got it. You should get a fucking real disease.
You never find any allegations about your cancer, huh?
No. That's listen. I got like fucking. There are parts of me that I have to milk, and oh, that was a really poor.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a poor turn of phrase.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But it's like I think that's what it is too. It's like it's also this style of creator happens to be the e-begging creator. And I think if I had to like actually take a guess, it's because this style of creator is now way too common.
A lot of these channels aren't doing so well, so it makes sense that they're all like begging for money because like Chris said in chat, 3 in a year is crazy.
Yeah, and it's weird too because it's like the way they make their appeals are they're like appeals to not only opinion but intelligence. I remember the fucking guy, oh my god, I can't remember his fucking name because his channel doesn't matter, but the guy who was like my channel, my audience is holding me financially hostage because they're leaving my Patreon.
That like bread tuber guy, fucking I don't remember his name either. He had glasses.
Solari,
Okay,
that's
Solari,
Chris is right. Yeah, it's so weirdly interesting because it's all the same, like cues of things where there is somebody doing it better. I watched, like, we reacted to Solari's content on stream, and I actually watched a little bit off stream. He's just diet British Jacob Geller. Like, I'm watching his content, I'm like, he's just worse Jacob Geller. How does Jacob Geller put out a fucking video that is shorter, then puts out a companion video on a separate site that you would pay for, and he's making money off of it? Like, you are, my guy, you are doing something wrong if you tell your audience you're holding me hostage. Just the same way, this fucking guy is doing something wrong if he's telling other creators and saying, oh, well, I'm not going to name any names, but this creator, like, motherfucker, just say their names. Stop
He
being
might
a
as
little
well.
bitch.
He might as well. Listen, when he does it, I can't wait. I can't wait to see who it is.
Oh my, but that's what I'm saying. Like, all he's doing is like fucking tiptoeing around everything, and it's actually more frustrating, and it makes him look like a giant gaping asshole. Like, you are prolapsed. We all see how fucking red and pink you are on the inside because you're a little, like, because every time someone touches you, you get stung. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Sorry for the fucking visual, guys. I have to fucking do renal care homework right now, and I'm fucking losing my mind staring at things. But like,
Are you like literally staring at medical pictures of buttholes right now? Like,
I looked at I had to like look at hemorrhoids and like a fucking like a renal prolapse and how to poke that shit back in. Like, it's like quite legitimately like I have to like look at trach care, so like I'm looking at like a hole in somebody's throat. But no, it's just like this is like so stupid. Like, why?
oh god,
All right,
that's your homework, not our homework.
Whoa. Listen. It is my homework, but I can at least give you guys a visual of just what he looked like. You see him 1-to-1 ratio to prolapse. Like, it's just like, I can't tell you. Ay. Oh, this fucking shit pisses me off. All right, I will let you continue to react. Oh, hey.
Hi.
Thanks, by the way.
Oh yeah, 500 for the op
Yeah.
block pod.
Yeah, dope. But yeah, thanks for getting us all together and being little guys, asshole. This wouldn't be. I will say this. This wouldn't be possible
you guys
without
cooked
him.
with the Danvers stuff recently. You know, that's totally on you guys. You guys cooked. Okay.
Can I stop cooking with him?
Dude,
Listen.
he's yours now. Okay. Like,
I'm waiting. Listen, the moniker of worse than Turkey Tom is something I can never live down.
that's so fucking funny because Tom put him on blast.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that couldn't have been any worse for him.
Yeah,
but
and that was
you're the arbiter of his destruction still.
that was stuff that we couldn't listen, this is a side tangent, but him and his girlfriend fighting in my chat, hilarious. I've never seen the dual spurg out. It was so beautiful.
Is his,
I guess.
Side note: is his girlfriend an adult?
Yes. There's also an audio recording of them beating the shit out of each other
Oh, that's
over a
great. That's
Snickers
great.
bar.
That's great, dude. These people just keep on giving.
Yo, it's so fucking bad. Oh fuck no, it's bad. But nah. Thank you. I'm gonna go leave your stream because I see that I have taken too much of your time. I yield my time to prolapsed anus man. Goodbye, everybody.
Oy vey. There's a resident Italian, Falgi.
Costco guys. Of course we look at every TV in the place every time we come in.
We're Costco.
Dude, the look off camera, just the slight little. Are you done recording, Bubba? What's his name? Big Bone.
Guys. Of course I gotta try out the office chair.
It's just
What? Rizzler
this
has
is
a dad?
literally just him just reacting to the fucking go watch the Costco guys, bro. Like, this is like not even anything, dude.
I gotta try it. I gotta try it.
Like, learn to experience life yourself, okay? I don't want to experience it through Jake Doolittle. Diesel, please look at the H3 drama because it's okay. Let me do that. Let me do that. Oh my god. What's the timestamp? Responding to the Jake Doolittle exposed video.
I see. All right. So let's talk about this dude. Jake, do better.
Fucking got him, dude.
So this, so there's all these weird wrinkles in this story. Let's start from the top here.
We love wrinkles.
Jake Doolittle made a video called Ethan Klein, Harmful or Hypochondriac, in which he, amongst other things, accuses me of the whole lupus arc that we've been going through, of me trying to like figure out what's wrong with me. He accuses me of lying about being sick to make money, which is bananas, as I'll get into.
Bananas at how he knew that.
So he accuses, yeah, literally what you guys said in chat, that he's accusing him of lupus or not, or of using his lupus, alleged lupus, to make money.
And it's so accurate in his assessment. It's crazy.
How did he know?
How did he know?
He's an insider. He's an insider.
I have a big reveal, Salt Lake City style. I am Jake Doolittle.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is this? Really, bro? You're gonna really say that about Gypsy Rose? She was being poisoned by her mom. That's just not cool. He said it about her too. Gypsy Rose, harmful hypochondriac. Oh my god. That's not cool, man.
DD. Oh god.
But the whole video is just up as his.
No, but they leaked DMs of him asking to edit or come on to H3 stream, which makes it more embarrassing.
So our really weird personal attack and a really strange gatekeeping of chronic illness.
And yeah, I don't like Jake's like gatekeeping of chronic illness and also tried to be like a guardian of it. I could understand why people, this drama in particular, I could understand why people would want to donate to his chronic illness charity, because he spent all this time a year ago shitting on somebody for chronic illness. So it makes him look hypocritical.
Really interesting wrinkle is that this guy's been a huge fan of ours, and actually there's been a ton of interactions of him trying to reach out and get noticed and get attention from almost everybody on the crew. I'm
gonna comment though, Ethan's been coughing like every 10 seconds in live now. It's getting a little concerning.
Why I don't feel bad talking about this. One, when he put out a teaser right before we went on break, all the comments were like,
well, yeah, so like,
Ethan
knowing why he had that video that was poorly received, it makes sense that a lot of people would want to associate with him, right? Because if you're a normie PC commentary guy, you're going to be looking at the guy who's like pack watching somebody else's chronic illness and going, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can trust my money. Like, if you don't know whether or not somebody else has a chronic illness, how can I trust that the money I give to you is going to go to somebody who needs it with a chronic illness, right? You could easily conflate the two. You know, Jake being the big, like, head of face. Oh, he just had COVID, which is why he's sick.
All the lupus stuff is just joking, and like every single comment was pretty much like, "Don't do this." Also, AB, because when you saw that, you told me that you think it's just a joke because it's such a silly premise.
I was like, "There's no fucking way," because I kind of seen it in passing, but I thought it was just he was clickbaiting you for the teaser or something unrelated, sort of the way that IW.
Right, but like we understand now why a YouTuber might not want to give money, given the circumstances of which this drama occurred under. It's really not that hard to come to that conclusion.
Said his content cop on Rice Gum. He called it Jake Paul content cop. I thought it was gonna be something like that, but I was wrong.
I think we all slowly realized, like, holy shit, this guy's being serious. Yeah. Because he started answering the comments like,
oh yeah,
there was like some random person like, I have lupus and this, and I thank you for everything you're doing. He's like, I'm making this video for people like you. And we're like, oh shit, he's being serious. So AB, from a place of kindness, because that's it.
Or if he was saying, but again, as I'm recording,
here's him talking about it. Again, I want to watch the whole thing. Trust me, guys, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But here he is talking about AB's message to him.
This yesterday, I posted a teaser to this video, and I've received more backlash than I've gotten in a very long time. So much so that somebody from the H3 crew direct messaged me and called me insane for thinking this.
So I mean, that's a pretty charged statement, and
I mean.
But that's not exactly what happened.
That's not exactly what happened.
I'll show the
also,
people correctly guessed that it was AB. Thank you. AB. Yeah. Here's the AB exchange, or here's the exchange, so you guys can see it. This is pretty good, right? Like, I can't even. And by the way, as a fan of the show, you know I'm the pettiest, messiest bitch online.
How is he a fan? I don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know how this guy was messaging H3 people for work before and then didn't expect that to come around and bite him in the ass. Like, bro, have you just gotten online? Like,
well, I'll go through it. He's like a mega fan. Yeah. Wild. It's wild.
It's wild to me, like the joke, you know?
he's like the worst type of person online in that he's a fan of the show, and we push the edge, and we're super offensive on a daily basis. Yet when I lightly brush,
dude, for some reason, there's like, yeah, I don't understand. Another thing is like H3 is still like he's still decently edgy. I don't know why his audience is so PC. Like I'm decently edgy. I don't know where the fuck you guys came from. Like I expected my entire audience to be like dudes who are like Giga Chad Sigma male dudes. You know what I mean? I expected that. I didn't know it was gonna be like, you know, the witchy girlies. I didn't expect that.
It's the one thing that he knows about. All of a sudden, it's a full-on revolt. Like, bro, you didn't care about all the other shit.
Yeah,
you gotta stick up.
You're hot. Deal with it. I don't know.
For he said apparently one time in the video, I was stealing Lupus glory.
Are you disappointed, Diesel Lamau? No, I kind of like being gassed up. That's kind of great, you know.
Lupus glory.
What the fuck?
So here's the text message, AB. You want to read it? I can read it.
You can read
it. So AB texted him, and you guys were on talking terms. You guys even did a collab together.
Yep. I'll hold off on that, but this is why I don't fucking do collabs. My one and only collab. This is why.
Okay, I'm assuming your new video is clickbait, lol. And then okay, Jake is cuckoo bananas. Jake is cuckoo bananas. Dude, Jake responds, "Hey, buddy, as someone who's dealt with chronic illness and has a non-for-profit for people with chronic illness, I have to talk about it. The goal is not to cancel anybody." See, you're even using your non-for-profit in your exposed video on Ethan. Who the fuck wants to give your non-for-profit money? Oh, man. Oh, man.
Fucking told him no. I'm gonna hold up. Go ahead. I'll wait.
You can do it, maybe. It's fine.
I know, but this is why I don't.
What happens?
I know
He's
you're
cursed.
okay with it. I know you're okay with it, but this was exactly my fucking fear. And the first person I do it with, this shit happens. And the motherfucker, he does it the day we go on break, so I gotta stress about it all fucking break too. I'm gonna hold off. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll say as a footnote here. This came out right after we went on break, and when I watched this, I was honestly pretty upset by it, and I wanted to react. And now I can come to
Because
I just react to the content, motherfucker. I need to see what happens.
Buddy, as someone who has dealt with chronic illness and has a nonprofit for people with chronic illness, I have to talk about it. The goal is not to cancel anybody.
Dude, this is super unhinged. This is super unhinged. Dude. AB sends one sentence. And then, by the way, when a man says, "Hey, buddy," I'm like, this guy's being condescending. Right? I get like an ick when another grown man calls me buddy. It's like, I'm not your buddy, pal. Okay? We're not buddies. All right, motherfucker? I don't know you, bitch. Hey, buddy. Diesel, buddy. I invoked that from chat. I invoked that. I did that myself. How's it going, dude? Like, buddy is the most antagonistic way to refer to like a guy that you're running into on the street, right? I'm not your buddy friend. Like, I'm assuming your new video is clickbait, lol. You could just respond, "Nah, I'm 100% serious. Let me know what you guys think." That's it. Let the video speak for itself. But it's like, it makes you look like a soy loser, okay?
But lying about doctors thinking he has lupus, self-diagnosing on the show, comparing lupus to other, quote, more serious diseases, and getting donations in support of a diagnosis he doesn't have is the problem with...
See, Jake is the kind of guy who would complain about Ethan self-diagnosing, but then also have tons of friends who are like self-diagnosing Andes, okay?
Online self-diagnosis and feeding on sympathy. After speaking to women who are suffering financially and physically from this illness, I decided to make this video. You're not mentioned at all, but I will be saying how I have relationships with people around him. And that, by the way, that was a lie. He said, I mean, he didn't say your name, but he definitely snitched on you.
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah. He says, I will be saying that I have relationships with people around him, and I don't want that to jeopardize anything. Okay. So AB said, "That's insane, dude. As a viewer, I'm honestly shocked that you would take that seriously in any way possible." You did not call him insane. You said that is insane.
Like, the take is...
Yeah, the take is insane. Yeah, that is insane, dude. Yeah.
insane. It's an insane take.
Yeah. So, did that just come up now? Oh, fuck. Jake's gonna make a sequel. Members go up, just gave 250 euros, man. No, charge that back, bro. I'm not trying to steal Lupus glory. For Ethan's lupus. Sorry, Jake.
Fuck!
Buddy or little bro. Little bro is like, so when a white guy says buddy, he like doesn't want to commit to fighting. But when a guy says little bro, he's like ready to throw hands. You know what I mean? Like, little bro is like, we're squaring up. Buddy is like I think less of you. Right? It's two different things.
This guy's gonna look like a real fucking idiot when we're done. And then the third and final point that I don't feel bad is that it's still on his YouTube channel. Look at this idiot. I said, I didn't even say anything. I put out one little, yesterday I put out an Insta story. Where is it? Where is it?
Your Insta story from yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll pull it up.
I thought I had.
I got it right here.
Oh, here. This
that beeping is you, right?
His has both.
So. Monitor. That's what I thought, yeah. Just making sure.
I was getting confused.
His has nicely, sweetly. And that was how I felt. Didn't say anything else.
My face when I'm excited to return to the podcast tomorrow. I will do anything to make this stop. The death threats telling me to kill myself and saying I was never sick in the first place is something I cannot handle. I was trying to make the video from a perspective as a sick person, and it didn't connect with everyone. I was in the hospital last week for posting the video, and I legitimately not handle anymore. I apologize to everyone involved. There's no way this guy is suicide baiting his fucking video about Ethan. Get off the internet, dude. If you are this close to killing yourself over your poorly received video, get a grip, dude. You are fucking insane. Dude, this is really mentally unwell. I'm gonna kill myself because people were mean to me online. Good, bitch. Write their names out in a note when you do it. God. Too many people put too much, like, value in strangers' lives, okay? I don't know who the fuck this guy is. If he drops dead, he drops dead. I don't fucking give a shit about Jake Doolittle.
Didn't say anything about him the whole break.
Nothing.
And here's what he responded. He says, I will do anything to make this stop. Dude, it's on your channel. It's still up on your channel. What
Make
the fuck
what stop?
I'll do anything to make this stop. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want H3 to reach out to you and give you a fucking reach around handy? Dude, goddamn.
I didn't even say anything about you. It's still on your channel. Clearly, you're not doing it. If he would have removed it.
I'm sorry. This motherfucker should just... Dude, this guy has, like, suicide stolen valor, bro. Like...
During the break, I wouldn't have cared. I would have, by the time the break came, I was very kind of, my emotions had simmered, and I was like, I wasn't angry anymore. So if he had removed it, I would not be doing this. I'm thankful on one hand that he didn't, because this is good content.
Yeah, he's fake suicidal. He's suicidal for attention. He's suicidal for attention.
He says, I will do anything to make this stop. The death threats, telling me to kill myself, and saying I was never sick in the first place is something I cannot handle. I was trying, that's literally what you did to me in your video, but okay. I was trying to make a video from the perspective of a sick person, didn't connect with everyone.
I know that I was trying to ruin this person's credibility with my video. But, you know, they said they weren't going to kill themselves, so it's okay. It's like, listen, man, you make an exposed video, you expect the other person to have, like, a bad day mentally, right? You just know that. Like, if you're not stupid, you know exactly where their mental's gonna be, okay? But it's wrong for them to get, like, it's wrong for you to be in that mental, but it's okay for them to be in that mental. I didn't want them to have a bad day. I just wanted them to take accountability. Fuck you.
I was in the hospital last week after posting the video, and I legitimately cannot handle it anymore. I apologize to everyone involved. So, obviously...
Yeah, Cloudy said it better than me. I tried to bully you, but now I'm bullied, so you're the worst person.
You know, don't send death threats. That's crazy. And don't, you know, be mean. However...
Too bad. Sorry, Ethan.
I do notice this trend of people... And by the way, this man made a video making a super personal attack on me. Knowing that
he made a super personal attack, and he didn't expect to get pushback. Fuck me, dude. I say tons of things that get me tons of pushback. You don't see me dropping dead.
A messy bitch. And then when I just show his face... He's like, no. Someone had a good analogy. It's like when your little brother punches you, and then when you're gonna hit him back, he goes, no, I'm done. Fight's over. Yep. Like, bro, come on, you made your bed, and now you gotta sleep in it. And again, it's still on your channel.
Yeah, the
How can you say you've done anything?
I will do anything to make this stop. Do what? Make what stop? I don't even know.
Oh, he just private it. Well, it's too late, bro.
Oh,
it's too late. It's too late, Jake.
Oh
you had all 3 fucking weeks to do it, man. He's watching. I'm
Of course they downloaded it, you stupid idiot.
Jake, you had 3 weeks, and every comment.
This guy is actually a moron. Jake is a moron. Don't give his not-for-profit money. In my opinion, you can give your money where you wish, but in my opinion, I wouldn't give my money to him. That's my opinion. I don't think that he is the arbiter of such things.
on the video was like, this is a bad take. Social media, this is a bad take. Nobody was down with it. And it took him until now, for some reason, when I'm here actually defending myself. Like, bro, you have a public video up with like 125,000 views, and people that aren't familiar with me and my show can take away a really nasty impression of me. So, of course, I have every single right to come here and respond. And the fact that you just took it down now is not going to save you, brother. You might as well just bring it back up.
Public that shit.
You know, fuck it. So I'm gonna pay because they're cheap fucking freaks.
It's like a Romeo
Or
and Juliet.
their team is.
Well, yeah. So you stay in the line, okay?
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna make you
I
whole.
have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
If
Funny that Jake Doolittle is coming for Ethan after calling and begging for a job. Ugh. Ugh. Dude, Ethan lost a lot of weight, dude. Holy shit.
Family, they pay you 500. I'm gonna pay because they're cheap fucking freaks.
it's like a Romeo and Juliet.
Or their team is.
Well, yeah. So you stay in the line, okay?
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna make you
I have
whole.
a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
If you look over my resume, can you keep your $500?
Stay in the line. Are you in LA?
You hear me groan?
We had a nice. I was groaning in my mind. Yeah, because like here, I'll play it again, Dan. We can hear Dan groan. That's how exactly what I felt. I was like, we just had a nice moment.
He's like, why are you fucking it up, dude?
Just take the 500, man.
Dude, that's really rough. That's really fucking pathetic. Oh God. Yeah, I wasn't gonna fall for that cat. I knew what was going on. Should be noted that his non-for-profit thing only gives 10% of the proceeds to charities. Not sure if this was mentioned earlier. Yeah, this is ooh. Dude, I can't even begin. Like, do you not know how to talk to people? This is not how you get your foot in the door, dude.
But somebody just donated $2 and said, do little.
Like, being a reasonable, like, personable person is just how you do it, dude. This is not how you do it. Diesel, I'm playing Hitman Blood Money. We should all be playing the new Hitman game in solidarity with Luigi.
Too late.
Shout out Luigi. He's a real New Yorker.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you, sexy trash panda.
Jake, do better.
$500.
Stay in the line. That was good. That was good. Are you in LA?
He did say he was subscribed.
I'm not in LA. I'm remote, but let me
You're in Maine, bro.
and I bet you I can kill it.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you 500. I'm gonna give you. I didn't want to even deal with it. But I was like, so that was his.
Wow.
I had one interaction with him. That was it.
Which happens to be so generous.
I would never hire that guy.
And you know what? Just because I did something generous for him doesn't mean he can't criticize me.
Sure.
I would not hire him. Oh man.
But like, it's just funny because he brings it back to money. Like, you're faking illness for money.
That is one of the dumbest points in this whole video. Because throughout the whole lupus thing, as you guys remember, I donated quite a bit of money to people for the medical bills, well exceeding the amount of donations I got during that time. But anyway, we'll get into the nitty gritty of that. Here's the application he sent us. It's pretty long.
There ain't no way he sent an application. Hold on. I also help prep my students' resumes, and we go over job placement. So,
but anyway, we'll get into the nitty gritty of that. Here's the application he sent us.
Okay. Dude, it's phone screenshots killing me, man. Killing me. I push harder than anyone you'll meet. I would love the opportunity to discuss this with you. To look at some of my work, my website is, and then he has an editing website, Jake Doolittle, and then Doolittle PDF. Okay. I had another 2 knee surgeries. My life experience has been unusual and has allowed me to grow as a person faster than normal. Nah, in your pitch email, I don't know how much you should be talking about, like, your struggles. I think you got to keep these emails need to be short, personally.
It's pretty long.
And then you follow up once. You follow up once, Jake. You follow up once. Don't follow up more than once. If they don't answer you the first time, you send an email being like, did you get my previous one? And then they don't answer again. They don't want you. Okay? Hi again. Wanted to check in on my previous email. I'm still looking for consistent work and would love to hear from you guys, even if you decide to go a different way. So glad you guys are back, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hi again, everyone. I know Ian was hired onto the team following up consistently, so I'm going for that route. That's... Like, when one guy does it the first time, that's one thing, but you can't be the same guy doing... Like, you can't be the guy doing that again, right? Like, it's fine once, but then again, you're just like,
Oh, and just lots of...
Oh, dude.
Persistent. And again, not on this alone, it doesn't say anything because I've talked about how persistence has gotten people jobs on here before. So I am not saying that.
You look desperate. You look desperate. You look desperate. Okay. Yikes.
And lots of follow-ups. Now it continues. AB met him at Creator Clash. You want to take the ball, AB?
Yeah, I mean, I wish he didn't delete his messages between me so I can remember the flow of things. But, you know, he was nice and I recognize
Of course he deleted the messages. Of course. This guy is so fucking soy, dude.
I'm calling the show and he offered... Well, actually, no, I think at first...
Hold on, quick clarifying question. Did he delete those messages before he announced this video?
I don't know. Because I...
Dude, probably. He probably didn't want you to show receipts, dude.
Take a look at
Yeah, he's never been employed before. This guy has never been employed. I would guarantee that the only reason Jake is able to afford a living right now is because of YouTube. I don't think he had any job before this. There's no way.
Where this happened in there.
When did Jake start doing YouTube? Let's look at the age of his channel. 2019. It was Jake like 26. He looks about 26, give or take. He started making content 4 years ago. Oh man, he used to be friends with Danny Gonzalez and Curtis Connor. And Nick is not green, man. Yikes. It looks like he has a bunch of videos that are taken down. He got that COVID bump, yeah. Dude, I think it might have been Nick is not green that stopped fucking with him. Didn't he say almost daily uploads? He definitely has never worked a job. Yeah, tons of guys daily upload, though. You can also daily upload with the job real easy. You know? Jake is 23, apparently. Yeah, he never worked a job. Motherfucker never worked a job. Dude never worked a job. He didn't.
Correct, yeah.
It may have happened when you texted him that thing, and he's like, oh shit, he's not on my team.
Yeah. But yeah, I know he offered to take pictures of me at Creator Clash, and I said, I appreciate the offer, but I'm really busy, this and that. And then I met him in the lobby of my hotel, and he said hi, he was really nice. And I seen him a few other times, and then eventually I was like, okay, yeah, he can take pictures because Teddy Fresh made the robe, and I didn't have any professional photos in it, so yeah, he took photos. And then actually I believe that's when he told me that he was the guy that called in and I connected it. But yeah, he took the photos, and I didn't end up even posting them. Nothing wrong with them, they were great photos, but Lena posted something and tagged him in it. He said if you could post it and tag, I appreciate it.
I mean, so here it is. And by the way, I mean, I like the composition. I love you guys. The photo's not that good.
Yeah, the photo's okay. The composition is fine, but the lighting is pretty bad. Like that harsh shadow right there on Lena probably could have been taken care of. If you had shot, it doesn't even look like you shot this with the flash. It looks like that might be room lighting. It's just also an ugly place to take a photo, personally, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's a little grainy, right, Amy?
I mean,
it is. It is a little grainy. It looks like I don't know. It even looks like it might have been taken on a phone.
It's okay.
Yeah, fuck it, I didn't post it.
But I mean, it's nice. I mean, you guys are awesome, so that makes the picture great.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Again, I wish he didn't delete everything so I remember the flow of things, but he kept asking me to collab with him over and over, and I explained to him
That's so soy. That's so soy, dude. Jake Doolittle. Jake Doolittle. Do better. Do better. That's not how you get people to work with you. You need to be friends with motherfuckers.
Do collabs, you know, it's nothing against him. I just don't do it because I don't want anyone thinking that I'm using the show to do all these collabs. And also, like, I just did the Creator Clash. I've had a lot of creators who offer, you know, iDubbbz, for example, you know, that I could have done videos with, and I wasn't looking to do anything like that. But he kept asking, and he was very persistent. And eventually, he's like, it won't take long, just real quick, 20 minutes, whatever it was. And again, if he still has the messages, he'll be like, no, I said it was gonna take 30 minutes, whatever the fuck he's gonna explain. I don't know exactly how the flow things were because of that. But I eventually said, yeah, he did not have a lot of followers. I was just doing it as a favor. And this is my fear. This is why I did not want to do this, you know, because I was always afraid, whatever.
Yeah, this is exactly why people don't want to give others chances, because people think they're entitled to something like Jake. You know, when you act like this entitled little prissy prick, Nobody wants to fucking give chances to people who are actually hardworking, good people. Okay, because you got a lot of these insane motherfuckers like Jake who want to take advantage of that.
Someone's going to use it someday to, you know, talk shit about the show or whatever it is. So yeah, this is why. No one fucking ask me again, please.
Well, hold on. How did he find you at the hotel? That was the part I found.
Oh, yeah, no, the first Creator Clash, because it was a new thing, we didn't have all the security there that we should have, and so fans were finding out where we were staying and like waiting there all night in the lobby just for people to walk by. And he was
dude, Jake was just fucking. That's fucking creepy, dude. That's fucking creepy. This guy's a fucking piece of work, chat. Holy shit.
People that I saw there. I'm guessing he just found out that's where it was, or maybe he got a badge. You know,
a badge,
like a photography badge. Maybe he knew someone else. I know he knows some other YouTubers. Probably the same shit he did with us, where he said, "Oh, I'm friends with this person." Like when he reached out to me, he's like, "Oh, actually, I believe you're gonna show the messages." But he at one point was like, "Oh, you just had on Curtis Connor, who's a friend of mine, so you need to come on my channel." And he just made it seem like he's really close with all these guys. I don't know if he is or not, but yeah.
Probably says about us. Jake Doolittle, this is him spamming your Twitch.
Oh man. Oh god. Oh boy, this guy's just desperate. Oh man. No wonder people don't want to work with him, man. This is like the worst. You know what like chat, when motherfuckers come into my chat and start asking for shit like this, I block them in chat because it's just like you're just trying to joke me for like content, bro. Fuck off.
Chat.
Yeah, so you can't delete Twitch chat messages. So I was able to look him up because so what he would do also is he would donate like so that I had, you know, kind of more force me to respond when he would send messages. So he kept saying, "Come on my channel."
Donating money and saying "come on my channel" is rough.
Where's the? When I click this, I'm trying to find the. Didn't you send me a bunch of DMs you guys had? Anyway, on Twitch he goes, "Dear AB, come on my YouTube channel, please. I will not be ignored." One day, my ass. My tip didn't show up on stream, but I did send a bribe. It's a little weird. Tone.
I'd rather Diesel make content on me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I don't think. I think you're asking for something that's very different than what you're thinking or what. I'm not even. Why did I read that? Why did I read that? Why did I read that? I don't even know how to walk my way out of that.
It's a lot. Hi, King. Hope you're good. AB Ayad is king. Make video with me. Okay. I don't have a link to the.
Let me look for it. I can make it.
Out of here. But anyway, as you look for that, here's the collab you guys made. Just to show.
Hi, sisters. Today I'm doing a video with my pal, AB.
Hello. How's it going?
You know, it's going great, man.
Oh, that's a rough.
I'm so happy to have you here. I wanted
he's wearing a freaking Teddy Fresh.
And even though,
dude, this guy's such a glazer.
I did do it. That was my one term that he did not mention H3 or anything like that. But
he's wearing the Smokey shirt, so it's like it's this fallen fan phenomenon, dude. It's like you can't just move on with your life. You have to, like, if you stop watching the show, you have
it's
to
like I don't know if you guys have ever watched. Dude, everybody's gonna be like, Diesel, why would you watch that? I was watching Hell of a Boss, chat. In Hell of a Boss, Blitzo and the fucking clown character, there's like a flashback episode, and I can't remember the name of the clown. The clown and Blitzo were walking home, and it was when they were young, and the clown ran into a fan in the street, and Blitzo told the fan to fuck off because Fizzarelli. Yeah. So Blitzo was telling this fan to fuck off, and Fizzarelli was being like really sheepish about it and like trying to placate the fan. But when Blitzo told the fan to fuck off, the guy changed his tune completely, and he's like, "I hate you, Fizzarelli. You were never funny. You're a piece of shit, Fizzarelli." Right? So this guy fucking hated Fizzarelli and became like this chronic hater of him and would follow him around being an asshole to him. Right? And just like making Fizzarelli feel like shit. Anyway, Blitzo ends up fucking killing the fucking guy. And it's like partially it's a good episode, okay? I actually really like Hell of a Boss. I think people are really just super insane in that community, but I really like Hell of a Boss. Way better than Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss. But You should watch it if you like musicals. I think it is a fun musical. But yeah, that's the only reason I ended up watching it is because Hal wanted to watch it. And so we would all get together and watch it because we're trying to get the rest of the ladies cultured on musicals. And the only ones who like musicals are Hal and I. So like Kat and Mishi have to get learned on all the musicals. I just have issues with the excessive swearing. Not me. You watch Wicked yet? I heard Wicked was good. My brother saw it. I haven't seen it.
For some reason, hate everything about me.
I'm falling.
But literally, Jake Doolittle is that fan. Are you sure you're not bisexual, Diesel?
But anyway, I thought it was really
Hi,
nice that you
sisters.
did
Today
this.
I'm doing a video with my pal, AB.
Hello, how's it going?
You know, it's going great, man. I'm so happy to have you here. I wanted to do a video with you for a while.
I'm new to doing this whole YouTube collab type thing. That's what you call it. But
Sure.
yes, I'm on.
Yikes.
Are you open to commissions at all? I have a clothes. Okay, YouTuber, lol. Do you do digital art? I do. Are you open to commissions at all? I have a clothing brand and fun for people with chronic illness. I'd love some stuff for it, bro. Okay, you can accuse me of profiting from never stop. Lol? Do you think that's appropriate to do a lol after?
Yeah, also, neverstop.lol is an insane URL for your business. Like a non-for-profit having that kind of URL is so inappropriate.
Talking about chronic illness? I mean, how insensitive can you be? There's nothing funny. There's nothing funny about lupus.
Diesel is like a cat who is raised by dogs, except instead of being a cat, he's a heterosexual man surrounded by bisexuals.
Okay.
That's so weird.
Sam says I didn't do commissions at the moment because I'm too busy, but can you let me know what you had in mind and I can see if I can fit it in? Let me get my thoughts together a bit more and I'll let you know.
Oh boy, this guy's rough. I didn't know how much Never Stop was involved in this. Wow. Non-for-profits should use .org because it increases their credibility.
I'll also be at the live show. Excited to see you there. Awesome, see you there. Let me blah blah blah.
Show was amazing yesterday. Dude, this is rough. This is rough.
Show was amazing yesterday. Yeehaw, I'm gonna come out to LA soon this year. So again, he's
a fan.
He's working the angle on Sam. He's also working the angle on Olivia, Dan, and Love separately.
Dude. This okay. So like he also has clothing for his non-for-profit. Oh boy. This is not good. I don't even know if this is I'm like really skeptical about the performance of this non-for-profit. Because this non-for-profit having like a whole like clothing business attached to it is like getting really strange. Right? Like I'm not the only one who's like, I don't know. Why is all the money for this non-for-profit going to a completely unrelated clothing brand associated with it? It's just not giving. Like, this is not the vibe I want from my non-for-profit. The whole like marketing medicate, like this is like making it look like the medication is going for recreation, right? This is giving like a we sell weed, right? This is giving like we give you LSD tabs, right? This is like this is like recreational drugs that you'd see at like Zoomies, not like you know, we make sure that people who need their medication are getting their medication. This is like this is drug dealer clothing. It's a Sublime album cover. That's brutal. Yeah, this is not. This is like I do drugs. This isn't I help those who need medical care. This is I do drugs. Okay? Your marketing is bad. Period. The marketing for Never Stop should not be associated with you. Period. Right? Look at your channel banner. Okay? This is associated with you. This is your brand, right? You're clearly kind of courting that like druggy zoomies guy. This is druggy zoomies. This is not like an appropriate. The tone is not appropriate for the what you're doing. The tone is wrong. Scrapbook collection. Eesh. Never stop doing drugs. Got it. Winter collection. I'm gonna start selling merch that just has a crack pipe on it. It's like, it's cute, but it's like, you know, this is giving like I'm taking a tab of acid. You know, this is not senator friendly. Also, these are expensive as fuck. Let's read the testimonials. Okay. Probably not good to only have a testimonial that just has Jake. I like how the testimonial section just has Jake here, but because it's funny. But you've helped people. Can you get those other people that you've helped to give testimonials? Diesel, what would you draw on a charity marketing shirt for ill people? Because I kind of see the vision, but fuck. Shit. I mean, I don't know. That's why I would commission somebody who's an artist to do it and who's good at that. Tombstone is based. A teddy bear in a hospital gown. I don't know. Yeah, like I did a lot of work with the Child Abuse Prevention Center. And their brand, like obviously child abuse is really fucking serious. But like it was a bear with like a purple ribbon. You know? I'm an artist. I would draw a wheelchair. But like I get non-for-profits sometimes have like chintzy branding, but like I think that kind of gives them some like credibility amongst the older folks. Two bears hugging hairy gay men. Why is the how you can help and the impact the same page, dude? What is this? This is not appropriate. Don't have this section if it's just gonna lead to the same thing. Does this lead somewhere else? Why do all these go to the same page? Resources. Why? What am I insane? Why is everything linked to the same thing? Additional resources. How is anybody who needs help going to be able? Imagine you're somebody with a chronic illness and you find out about Never Stop and you say, "Hey, Never Stop, I'd like some money." I go to the resources section, additional resources. How the fuck do I help? Or how do I get help? How do I get help if I'm somebody who has a chronic illness? Do I go, "Oh, I can't. I guess I might as well go fucking contact Jake personally because they don't have another section." About our team, I'm losing my fucking mind. You gotta be fucking kidding me. They never finished the fucking website. I can't. Oh my god. The only thing that works on this fucking site, chat, is the fucking clothing. Okay? The only thing that works on this site is the clothing. I was gonna lose my. I can't even donate. It doesn't work. Are you kidding me? What am I just not to like jerk myself off, but like when you go to manapotioncoffee.com and you click on clothes, it only shows you the clothes, chat. Okay? When I click on the candles, it only shows you the candles, chat. Okay? When I click on the tea, it only shows you the tea, chat. When I click on the shop slug, it takes me back to the main page, chat. When I go to Mana Potion merch, it takes me to a separate site so we don't accidentally show gooning material to people who shouldn't be looking at gooning material. Okay? We keep it separate on purpose. Okay? And we have all of our branded creators. Okay? You click on the header on the site and it takes you back to the header. When you click on the About Us, it goes to the About Us. Jesus Christ. Our environmental action page is fucking complete, you piece of shit. You can click on these things and read them. Why is the only thing that works on your Never Stop website the fact that I can buy clothes? I don't I actually finished, like, the website was finished. Like, I spent a bunch of time doing most of the website shit. Okay? Like, I did, right? I wrote most of the environmental action policy, and like, obviously I like talked with my brother about this, but like a lot of this stuff I did with him, right? Like our refund policy, I think my brother wrote that, right? Mission statement, I wrote the mission statement. Partnership, if you're interested, guys, contact us. It works. Our contact us works. Look at the inspirational message at the bottom of the donation page. My whole life, I've had one motto: never stop. Maybe you should stop. Maybe you should stop while you're ahead. Oh my god. Am I like losing my shit here? Is it just that the site doesn't work? Okay, so here's a completely separate website. Now, okay. Okay, here's another website. So let's apply to volunteer. It's a Google form. Oh, great. Now you all see my name. What a surprise. But a Google form is very unprofessional, but okay. Let's see the apply. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, anybody could apply to this. Do you have any effed up funny experiences from your journey that other chronically ill people can appreciate? If so, tell us about it. None of, like, this is all unsecure, right? Like, if I'm submitting medical stuff, you don't want to be doing it in Google Forms. This is how all your information gets stolen, dude. Why is he asking for tax returns? Yeah, don't put your tax returns into a Google form, chat. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing like secure about that. Preferred method of PayPal. But dude, yeah, a bank? A bank? Okay, at least this is an official website. This is DonorBox. It's donorbox.org. Neverstop.fund is like okay, but maybe get a .org. And then if I go to the shop, it doesn't, I'm just stuck here. And the chances of me going to the shop are much higher, right? So let's click on the latest video from Jake. Right. Did he take it down? There's no way he took it down, chat. Am I about to sit here in silence and watch this whole video? Because now I'm interested.
Hello, everyone. Today,
Dude, you did not take it down. Dude, you did not take it down. I can't be shitting me. Hey, Killjoy, did you snag the video before he took it down? I tried to download it, but it kept fucking up. Okay, let's try it out. Dude, this motherfucker is watching. You must be. It was either that, right? So you got to understand, this had a whopping 30 upvotes on r/YouTube drama. Okay, that's 30 upvotes. Oh my god. There's no way he took this down while I was reacting to it, dude. There's no fucking way. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Holy shit. I clicked the link, said it was private. That was fast.
is going to be a little bit of a different video because
I need to just sit here and watch the video now. I can't leave this page. Oh my god. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go. He's taking the video down in the past. Before there were before that were drama E, if I'm not mistaken. So it was only a matter of time. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Well, it's 11:50 anyway. I'll go play this 15-minute video to myself and make sure it's all fucking downloaded. Yeah, it's no longer up. All right, chat. If you excuse me, I have some work to do. Yeah, you're all sitting here waiting for Jake to show up. No, he's not. Yeah, I'm about to screen record the video in silence. Buy my coffee, motherfucker. My website works, bitch.
I'm annoyed that I have TBE same cat tree as him.
All right, later, chat. Later. You guys be all based and shit. All right.